love. Keep that ass split open by a bed. Hey, 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 hey. Going down, making love in the woods with a fridge and a big brown bear. And a pig, and cat, and Derek. You'll feel I'm not cool with how you invited Derek without consulting me. That boy ain't right.
It's time to live.
Dear Phil, I wrote you, but you're still in calling. I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom. I sent 2 tips back in autumn. Must not have got them. I used my mom's credit card. She must have caught them. But anyways, fuck it. What's up, man? How's Jasper? I do think it's fucked up. You've got so many detractors. The illegal restreamers, hate channels, reactors, and every single one of them. Says you're down from the rafters, and every single one of them knows you're always plastered that you were grooming Handley and tried to trap her, and every single one of your streams is a disaster. But at least you have support from some overcooked pasta. Dear Phil, I've been a fan since 2011. I even got that underground shit with Project 7. I loved all the shit you did with John Rambo. That shit was back. I got a room full of posters and pictures of Cat. My mom, my wife, is pregnant and I'm about to be a father too. If I have a daughter, I'm gonna name it after you. Anyway, I really hope this tip will get you through. Forever yours, your biggest fan. P.S. We should be together too. This right here sucks.
All right, LARPer. Keep on trolling, baby.
Chocolate pee-pee in the doodle-flavored toilet water. Keep trolling, baby. I clock in, I clock out. Likes up, likes down. Jasper, tell me what I'm gonna play now. Trip in and trip out. Likes up, likes down. Jasper, tell me what I'm gonna play now. Keep trolling, 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 trolling. Yeah. Keep trolling, 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 trolling. Keep trolling, 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 trolling. Yeah. Keep trolling, 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 trolling. Yeah, I know you'll be loving this stream right here. LIMP, Dick Phil is right here. People in the chat, put your tips in the air, cause if you don't pay, then I don't play. 1, 2, 3, dear, go for the tips. Putting on a hat in the vest with the drip. So where the fuck you at? Well, show the fuck up and wail the fuck out before I guilt your ass up. Chocolate pee-pee in the doodle-flavored toilet water. I clock in, I clock out. Likes up, likes down. Jasper, tell me what I'm gonna play now. Trip in and trip out. Guess what I'm gonna play now? Keep trolling, 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 trolling. Yeah. Keep trolling, 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 trolling. Come on. Keep trolling, 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 trolling. Yeah. Keep trolling, 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 trolling.
Like exploding in the stream chat. People who, oh, they pretend like they support me, they pretend like they're positive, and they're not. They're shitheads. They sit here and they sneak this and they say underhanded things. They try to literally bring up either detractor memes or literal drama shit every day. They do it on purpose so that they can try to derail the shit that I'm doing on my streams, you know? And it just gets to the point where it's so frustrating. I just want to have fun, man. I really just want to fucking have fun. That's it. That's all I want to do is have fun with you guys. Fun, 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 fun. Way more fun, 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 fun. I just want to have fun, 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 fun. Way more fun, 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 fun. I just want to have no taxes, bills to pay, nice chill stream today. You're having a fun and interactive time with me and you're finding entertainment, positivity, and value in it. Then the support should just come naturally, okay? I just want to have fun, 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 fun. Way more fun, 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 fun. I just want to have fun, 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 fun. Way more fun, 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 fun. Here's the bottom line, and I'm tired of it now. No more excuses, all right? Because the bottom line is people are like, Phil's not engaged in his commentary, and Phil's commentary is boring, and that's why people don't want to watch the playthroughs of the streams. Bullshit. I'm loving this game. I'm voice acting. I'm engaged. I'm commentating on everything that's going on actively. Bullshit. I call massive bullshit on any idiot who says that about either the Watch Dogs 2, which I've been playing recently and really liking, or Pokemon. It's bullshit. I call complete and utter bullshit on anyone who's saying that I'm not engaged and I sound like I'm bored. I'm not. So I've had enough excuses. It just seems to me like people are fucking lazy and don't want to come out to the streams. I don't even know what those toxic assholes don't give a shit about anyone else but themselves. They're selfish idiots who just want to get a laugh on someone else's behalf and don't care about the repercussions of their own actions. They think they're protected because they're all anonymous on the internet, right? So here I am with an actual business being destroyed by that toxic behavior. Big ups here, Dad. Me. That's what this is all about and what it's always been. Me. I care about nothing in life. Me. Human pieces of shit. Kill yourself. Me. I don't care about anyone telling me that I need to improve or change. My nigga, I have your IP, I have your name, and I have your address. I have all your fucking personal information. I will come find you in real life.
I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. Let this be noticed live on the internet. You're fucked and you are done. I'm coming for you.
Me. That's what this is all about and what it's always been. Me. I care about nothing in life. Me. Human pieces of shit. Kill yourself. Me. I don't care about anyone telling me that I need to improve or change. Me. That's what this is all about and what it's always been. Me. I care about nothing in life. Me. Human pieces of shit. Kill yourself. Me. I don't care about anyone telling me that I need to improve or change. But let me tell you something. When your life is all positive instead of negative, it's a much better situation. And I can tell you that from personal experience. Look at my life now. I have a beautiful wife. I have a beautiful life with a family, right? Everything here is so much better than what I had before. Why? Because I'm a positive person. That's why. I never would have gotten to where I am today if I just sat there constantly being negative, being angry, being upset, being jealous, crapping on stuff, shitting on stuff, hating, me. It's such a way, it's not a way to live. But these idiots actually do this and don't know that. I really have to think and have to hope. These people just don't know better.
Rolling stolen bikes jacked up off your block on me, Logan, like that door you never got. Get your dock and grip your cocktail in a sudden cardiac shock. Cause when a trap drops back, he'll have a heart attack. Track the jack cognac, go clackety clack, like the tactic, come back with facts, force off the tracks. Minimum wage wife, minimum wage wife, living that cage life, do the cage wife sing, where's her wedding ring? Dreamed and schemed up the path you charted, you was thin back then, how'd you get it started? You started streaming, needing help with OBS, that's OBS, so let it stress and press. A damn well dressed, now sitting in rent and vacant glint, she's living in prison. Brains all space, it's a sunken place, big fat face that nobody's risen. Minimum wage wife, minimum wage wife, living that cage life, do the cage wife sing, there's a wedding ring. When Jenna needs you, when Philip screams true, what do you do when the closet doors close? Devin hates your clothes, what do you do? Goodbye horses, goodbye horses. Minimum wage wife, minimum wage wife, living that cage life, do the cage wife sing, where's her wedding ring? When Jenna needs you, when Phillips greets true, what do you do?
Of course, bounties are for fun, little crow. Again, I can't make anyone do anything. This is not a commitment. There's no legal contract. These are people saying they're going to do something nice, right? So if you say you're going to do something nice, then do it. And if you don't, you're banned. Oh, Rob, you owe me easy money, right? 10, 20, 40, bruh. Easy money. 10, 20, 40, easy money. $10 out 10, $20 top 5. Got the bag, got the bag, got the bag. Correct? I have your super chat right here. That's $40. And if you don't pay up, I'm gonna open the door and shoot you. You owe me easy money, alright? 10, 20, 40, correct? Easy money. 10, 20, 40, easy money. Easy money. 10, 20, 40, correct? Easy money. 10, 20, 40, easy money.
Pimp, we get a big ups to Darkseed to Flow and add a song to the playlist. No. What is up, everyone? Hello, hello, and welcome. Only mic was on. It's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello, hello, hello. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn up my neckphones. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. What's up, Jamie? Yo, yo. Good to see you here today. Are you ready for this? Yo, yo. You know what time it is. Yes, Jay. Big time. Go. Shout out to all my niggas from Guadalajara, Acapulco. I'm cruising in my blue Corolla. I need that money to be a high roller. Trapped and made a controller. She's crying downstairs, so I have to console her. Swimsuit model with eating disorder. Spent $200 on a DoorDash order. Yo, just a fucking crook with a fucking crooked jaw. False flagging out channel with my puppy dog. I committed fraud, and I got low teeth. I'm a low teeth god. False flagging, mundane maggot. Phil's fat, Phil's a faggot, Phil's a loser, Phil's a beggar. Arnold, Phil's a nigger. Right? How do you say? Brunel's a nigger, right? Very nice. All right. Let us continue. It's 3 a.m. and I can't sleep. I got 2 big bills coming next week. One more chance to save the best streak. I'm going full mask off. It's not that deep. It's 3 a.m. and I can't sleep. I got 2 big bills coming next week. One more chance left to blow. You ready? 8 time, go. 8 time, flow. Whoa. They thought I fell off. No. Like a prime D rose, I'd be dunking on these hoes, turn you into T-part, striking a T-pose. So let me tell you now what the story is. They call me ESP. Notorious. I'm cruising and wrenching, fast and furious, with my homie Pastor Eric Miller.
He's quite curious.
They don't have nearly what it takes to be a man. And since I took their manhood, that's mine now, so I ain't giving it back.
My trolls are always watching me, waiting for another disaster stream. They won't even give me a piece of peace. They're like a whole fucking team locking onto my stream like a detractor beam. And I can't get rid of them. I'm sober. I'm losing my mind. And I'm losing supporters. Detractors are bending me over. Just another pawn in this Ludwig world order. And now I'm seeing so much clearer as I sit here staring into Dark Dave's mirror and all of my fears and all that I see. The raw DSP, bottom feeder, cult leader. It's 3 a.m. and I still can't sleep. I guess this is all I will ever be. This is just how time flows. Until 8 time. Go.
It's gonna take years of effort to try to dig myself out of this fucking hole. It really is. And it sucks. I hope that someday I'll get out of it. I don't know if I ever will. I may be living month to month, paycheck to paycheck, begging for fucking tips and shit on stream for the rest of my life.
Like, it's been tough. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. Yeah. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. Yeah.
You know, my life has been tough over the last decade.
All one take. AEG Almighty Egg Gang. No ad-libs. Niggas, they don't talk to me. Yo, bitch can't even talk for free. Chillin' with the gang, AEG, you know how it be. 16K for me to speak. Who told you that talk is cheap? My dogs is gonna locked up. Almighty niggas, we ain't weak. Flying down the street, I see patrols, they think they ownin' me. Sippin' Jose Cuervo styrofoam, don't get close to me. No new faces coming down that street. Summer, winter, spring, I done found my lane. Now this rap shit is easy. See your shit sounding lame. Now the beats is weekend, you can't speak. Took your bitches plain to see. I hit it once faithfully. Dick all on the face, shit look like Squidward. It ain't hard to see. 1 time, 2 times commit a crime and I was hard to see. 3 times, 4 times headshots. Leave them at the scene. You Urkels just don't start with me. Season first, I brown the beat. McChicken gang looking like microwave. Barely bring the heat. Just like Reggie Miller with the 3. Scoring faithfully. Pacing down Money Street. Think I'm from Indiana. Down the chimney with the bag, this nigga look like Santa. Big pull-ups, no pampers. I tried to put my team on. Had to do them just like Bron James. Found a new home. AEG Almighty Egg Gang. We turn the skillet on. You might think the eggs gang bang. We don't have flags on. Pull up a mask on. Growth and development. I got it. New the tags on. Established like a settlement. Big bucks, no whammies on. Proper like a president. Time's up, the alarm is on. Almighty out, I'm heaven sent gang. And that's how you kill a beat, AEG.
This is how life is. Life is not like this. Life is like this.
But I'm Darkside Phil. I am not any other content creator or streamer. I'm Darkside Phil. I'm the guy. I'm the guy.
An e-baking scammer.
I'm the guy.
Mark my fucking words. Stupid anime bitch.
I'm the guy.
14 years as an e-beggar and a scammer and WWE champion. Take a look around.
I'm the guy.
Life is tough right now. I guess I'm proud to be a loser. Down there at level 1. But you know what? It's nice at level 1.
I'm the guy.
An e-begging scammer.
I'm the guy.
Mark my fucking words, stupid anime bitch.
I'm the guy. I'm the guy.
An e-begging scammer.
I'm the guy.
Stupid anime bitch.
I'm the guy. I'm the guy.
In the not too distant past, 2008 AD, there was a guy named Phil, pretty different from you or me. He was employed at a helicopter support place, not doing much work, yet a certified ace. Phil's boss called him in around 12:30, and then he fired him on the spot, but Big Rick knew just what to do.
They mistreated me completely.
I'll produce content for YouTube, the worst ever made. The dents will sit and watch it all until all my bills are paid. Now keep in mind, Phil can't control when his begging begins or ends. He never learned that special skill because he has no friends.
I'm a fully crowdfunded individual.
Snort for roll call. Catherine.
My wife.
Jasper.
Get down.
Derek.
Good night, Derek.
Bills, if you're wondering why folks tip the guy as he rambles about scat, just remind yourself these same people once paid $2K to see his cat on Feigning Distress Theater 2000.
It complements the flavor perfectly. And it's so weird because it's nothing like any other cuisine. It really isn't. I can't even tell you another cuisine that tastes like that. But it's so good. And what I like about Mediterranean food is usually when you get it, you get such a good variety of stuff. Like I got, it came with hummus and pitas. You dip the pitas in the hummus, and that was delicious. Robust, insanely flavorful chicken. It's not dry. It's freaking robust. Give me this dipping sauce, garlic infused dipping sauce. Robust. I will tell you guys is thus. Robust. Robust. It came with their rice, which is the seasoned rice. The tastes, again, it tastes kind of different from other cultures' rices. It has peas and carrots, but it's also got this unique seasoning in it that's really good. And then also a side salad, which was like lettuce, tomato, onion, robust, insanely flavorful chicken. It's not dry. It's freaking robust. Give me this dipping sauce, garlic infused dipping sauce. Robust. I will tell you guys is thus. Robust. 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 We went and got dinner. Now, this was a double-edged sword. We knew that the restaurant we were going to was probably going to be good. It was a very high-end Chinese-style, Asian fusion-style restaurant, okay?
God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. All right, so we'll get into the big book and the 12 steps a little later tonight, but I always love to hear everyone's stories. Why don't you talk tonight?
Vest got me sweating, but the room getting colder. Looking at the camera and the kitten on my shoulder. Will they tip tonight? I don't know. Is it over? Booted at a Best Buy for stealing controllers. Lean with me, rock with me. I get by from all of the crowdfunding. Snort with me, drink with me. I got my mom's liver and my dad's kidneys. Lean with me, rock with me. I get by from all of the crowdfunding. Snort with me, drink with me. Sweaty JPEGs, Kevin Nash spending. Told them if they tip, better tip now. I got married to a big cow. Got a problem, you know what it is. Gout. I'm the guy that stream with his dick out. This shit ain't fiction, it's too real. Too real. Fuck Penalty, I'll give her 2 pills. I need the support, so I know I'm gonna find it. Ring, ring, hit that DoorDash, perfect timing. I know I'm just fat, but it's okay, cause so is Kat. Oh, she hates it when I DoorDash, but I'm spending that cash. It's all my cash. Lean with me, rock with me. I get by from all of the crowdfunding. Snort with me, drink with me. I got my mom's liver and my dad's kidneys. Lean with me, rock with me. I get by from all of the crowdfunding. Snort with me, drink with me.
Gin is great.
Sweaty JPEGs, Kevin Nash spending.
Gin is great.
It need not be top shelf.
Drink the entire top shelf.
I'm feeling super toxic. I was an alcoholic. I'll take a shot of
Truck Driving Simulator. It is our weekly late night chill session. I'm excited to relax with all of you tonight and have a good time in Truck Simulator. And hopefully complete some jobs and we'll be able to do some upgrades to the truck. I don't know. We'll see. If you remember last time that we were doing Truck Simulator, we actually ended up getting a pink truck. We had to do it because I said, hey, someone could pick the color of the paint for the truck if they contribute. And then someone said, oh, how about hot pink, right? Amazing. So, anyway, yeah, good stuff. I'm ready to chill tonight and relax with all of you and have a good time. I hope that you guys are too. And I hope that you are in good spirits and ready to just hang out and talk. Because as you know, we talk a lot during these streams and they end up being very entertaining because of the interaction that we have, right? So there you go. All right. So how is everyone doing tonight? Let's see how everyone's doing. King Michael, good evening. How are you? What's up, Super Bonchon? He says, White Claws, let's go. I do have my first lime. We have not tried lime yet. We're going to try a lime White Claw. And then after the fact, I might have another one, or we actually have some alcoholic lemonades to try as well. I might try one of those later tonight, too, for variety. We'll see. Itzy, how are you? Dark Maggot, how are you? Good evening, everybody. How was dinner? It was all right. It was homemade turkey tacos. Nothing too special, just seasoned ground turkey and a little soft taco shell with some shredded lettuce and tiny bit of cheese, and I put some hot sauce in there. Very basic, does the job, lean protein. Pretty good. So remember something. Tonight, if we hit the support goal for American Truck Simulator, I have committed that I will purchase a driving wheel and pedal set so that when we play this moving forward, I'll basically be playing it like this, like with the pedal right here and, just the steering wheel right here. I don't know how it's going to work because it might block the camera. Maybe I'd have to turn fully like this and face like this. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how I pull this off because I don't even know how these wheels are. I have no clue how these wheels are, if they're any good or how they, someone said, oh, does it mount to your desk? I was like, I don't know. I didn't look yet. But, I said, if we hit the goal tonight, I'll look into it. We'll figure it out. And what we'll do is I'll take suggestions of like models to look for and go in there. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm a little worried about the pedal because I don't really have room. Like I'm looking the way this desk is, there's not really a lot of space for a pedal. So I don't know how I would really do it. We'll have to see. So yeah, if we hit that goal tonight, that's in effect, and I'll be taking suggestions and looking into that for our next stream. Perhaps I'll have one. We'll see. Raygun Bush, how are you over on Kick? How's it going, man? Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna say. I think they're gonna. The rumor is they're gonna announce Forza Horizon 6 at the Xbox Showcase on Sunday. That's the rumor. So if they do, Obviously, if I have a driving set, that would be pretty cool to be playing a driving game. But again, see, here's my concern. It's all well and good. It's all fun and games until you realize that using that accessory, even though it's more realistic, becomes not as fun as using a controller. Because here's why. Oh, I have a controller. I'm going to play a video game. You notice something? I'm relaxed. The controller's on my lap. My arms are in a natural position. It's not like, oh, I'm going to play a video game. And now I'm driving, like I'm actually in a real car, and now my arms are upright the whole time. And now it's like you get worn out. It's not as fun, you see? But I'm down to try it. I've never done it before. I've never had like a flight sim sticker set up. I've never had a wheel for a driving game. So I'm willing to give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, let's see how it goes tonight, guys. Let's support tonight's stream. Plus, earlier today, I hate to say it, it did not go well at all with Blueprints. It seems like Blueprints has completely fallen off. We barely had anyone on stream. People were completely ignoring me, so it was like I was playing the game by myself for half the stream, and we barely got any support at all for Blueprints. So it might be the end of that playthrough. We'll see. It sucks because I'm over 40 hours in, but it's been such a long game. So we'll see. Okay, let's do some shout-outs. First of all, Mozzie tonight, with a $5 super chat, says, I was at Target today. I saw tangy ketchup Doritos. Made me think of you and thought maybe you would like them, but let's hit that goal. I don't know. My wife, actually, while we were out the other day, wanted to try. We were at we were at World Market, is it called? Is that where we got them? Yeah, I think so. World Market. This is a place that has all kinds of stuff from all over the world. They have a giant snack section. And my wife had seen, she was looking for like a light snack that wasn't like chips. And we saw these rings, like fried, like rice rings or whatever, but they were ketchup flavored. And we're like, oh, so you think it'll taste like an onion ring with ketchup? So we got them, and we tried them together, and we both were going like, all it tastes like is ketchup and salt. There's no onion flavor at all. There's no rice flavor at all. It's like you just filled your mouth with ketchup. Like you just squirted it in your mouth, and that's all you have in your mouth. I was like, oh, I didn't know that's what it was going to taste like. Probably wouldn't have bought it then. So tangy ketchup Doritos, I don't know. How much you want to bet it's going to be more of the same, where it's just going to taste like you squirted ketchup right into your mouth? Like, why would you want that? The whole idea is that ketchup has a vinegary flavor, right? And it accentuates the flavor of what you're putting it on. It complements it. It doesn't overpower it, or else why are you eating it, right? So I guess we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'll try those or not. I don't think so. Okay. I received a $10 tip, our first tip of the night here, from Chris. Thank you to Chris for a $10 contribution tonight. Let's get that started on the tips end. Very good. Cheers to you, Chris. Thank you so much. That gets us up to $15 of support so far. We've got Itzy. What company are you most hoping to see a big announcement from? I don't know. Again, as I get older, I just don't care particularly. I just want something good. And sometimes it's just so really hard to get anything good out of these events anymore. It just feels so boring watching them. So I just hope that I'm not bored for hours on end. That's all I care about. Do I have an air fryer? Season some chickpeas. You'll never have highly processed snacks. We have one, but it's one of the really small, shitty ones. You can barely fit anything in it. It's so hard to clean. It was a gift many years ago that we got, and we were like, oh, good, we'll try it. And we tried things in it, and it was all right. Like, we tried French fries and stuff in it. We thought it was okay, but it was such a chore to clean, and you can't even fit that much in there. That was just like, I'm not going to bother with this shit. So, yeah. So we don't do it anymore. Chickpeas are pretty good. I like things that are made from chickpeas, like hummus and stuff is pretty good. So. Good evening, Tommy. How are you? Cheers to you, Skyheart. Really? You're getting married this week? Wow. Congrats. Well, good luck with all of that. It's probably going to be a big to-do. And if it is, enjoy. If it's not, if it's a more simple production like my wedding was, you can also have a great time like that. So no matter where it goes, how it goes, hopefully you have a good one. Do I like the Hall Effect controller better than regular controllers? Well, the thing is with the Hall Effect controller, I think that the benefit isn't necessarily, it feels more precise in the control of the thumbstick. I think it's more that it doesn't wear out. Isn't that what people say? That Hall Effects never drift, never have an issue out over time. So that's really the key change will be. As for the controller itself, I like its feel. I like the weight. I like the RGBs. The battery life seems outstanding. Like everything about it so far, I'm enjoying. I don't know long term if it'll end up being better than say the Elite 2 controller that I was using there for many months. We'll find out, but I think it's a nice controller. I'm enjoying it. There you go. Cydia says, you should get an air fryer, easy to clean. I spray mine with hot water and soap, done in under a minute. Yeah, it was small. It's like a small container. So it's actually real hard to get in there and clean it. It was more of a pain. It took more time to clean after cooking than actually cooking. So that's why we're like, wow, we're not using this anymore. Over time, the magnets in the thumbsticks will break, but that's about it. And I'm sure it will. This was not an expensive controller. I believe the person who donated it said that it was like a $50 controller, something like that, roughly. So it's not ultra expensive. It's not some premium $100 controller. But for what it is, it seems pretty nice. You had a good round of golf today? Good for you. I heard golf can be very relaxing if it works out in your favor. Okay, we're going to begin soon. Give it another couple of minutes to get more people on because, wow, attendance is terrible. Hopefully people actually show up for this considering they've wanted it every week and supported it every week and said they wanted it again and they were going to hit the goal so that we can get this accessory. Hope so. Like I said, I want to bounce back. Earlier today really sucked with Blueprints. It was very disappointing that basically all of the interest in Blueprints has dried up. It was funny because we played for over 90 minutes and almost nothing happened. Then all of a sudden in the last 20 minutes, it was like, we solve a mystery, we discover a new room we've never been in, we open we solve one of the big puzzles, and it was like, whoa, all at once at the very end. And it seems like that may be how Blueprints is moving forward. It may be a lot of boredom until that RNG thing happens that we're waiting for, and the next thing you know, boom, 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 big progress in like many different ways. And so I want to play more of it, but I don't know. That was a dead stream. I hope that tonight we have a good stream. Philip DeFranco, why are you asking about badge deals? You've never purchased a badge. So, you never even purchased a sub at all. Why would you ask about badge deals? How about you leave it to someone who actually is interested instead of trying to speak on their behalf? Game Boy, good evening. How's it going, man? Not really interested in any sports games right now, Mozzie, but long term, I might. It seems like every 5 years I play a sports game. That's what it seems like. I don't know. But I think Mario Kart could be game of the year. I have no idea. I haven't played it yet. Can't speak to a game till I actually get to play it myself. Come on, let's get some kick support tonight, guys, because this week so far, it's been pretty slow on kick. I mean, take a look at the leaderboard right now. We've got literally 10 subs so far this month. We could do better than that. Tonight, let's get some kick support. Who's going to be the first person to drop a sub on kick tonight? Let's get it going. Worst day to have a migraine? I would think any day is a bad day to have a migraine. Migraines are terrible. Migraines are absolutely awful. Come on, who's going to beat Mozzie right now on this leaderboard and top that $4.99 super chat? And who's going to top Chris with a bigger tip or some memberships? We didn't have any memberships at all yet this month. Let's get some varied support coming in, and then we'll boot her up and get started. No, surprisingly enough, Itsy, the white soundproof foam doesn't get dirty. I'm sure over time, eventually it'll like fade and stuff, but for the most part, no problem with them at all. They look great. They don't really get dirty at all. You know, I keep them in storage. When I swap them out, if I'm not going to use them, I put them into the appropriate packing boxes they came in, so they're protected from, you know, dust and stuff like that. And as of now, they haven't really accumulated much of anything. But I could clean them if I needed to. You know, they're just like fabric, so you can just wipe them down or just vacuum them. You know, like I have my dust buster over there. I could probably just zoom them up, keep them clean. Run my finger on the beveled area of the foam, like this. On the line. See? It's soft and clean. It doesn't really accumulate dust for whatever reason. Maybe it's the fabric. I don't know. It doesn't do it. ASMR? I don't think you could hear it. I'm pretty sure that would be like a really light sound effect. I don't think you'd be able to hear that if I touched it. No, I'm not doing shots tonight. I'll be doing shots during Thursday's Switch 2 Mario Kart World Marathon. That's when I'll be doing shots, not tonight. It is way too early. When's the last time I actually played in an arcade? Like Street Fighter competitively in an arcade? Would have probably been the late, let me think about this, late 2010s? Trying to remember when the last time I traveled to like Midwest Championships was. That would have been probably like 2007. Midwest Championships or no. Okay. Last time I played in an arcade earlier on in my YouTube career, I went to a couple gaming conventions that actually had arcade rooms set up with a whole bunch of cabinets. And so I played there on arcade machines. So probably between 15 to 13 years ago would have been the last time I played in an arcade. John Michael did a $2 super chat. Says, do you ever play shoot 'em ups? Yeah, when they're prominent and new and people want them, or you know, they're available. Shoot 'em ups used to be way more available, like readily. Now they're just not that prominent as games anymore, right? You don't really see them. Nah, Morning After Kill, that's from when I was young. When I was young, I always said, oh man, I can't wait till I can afford it and I can get an arcade cabinet for my place. And basically what happened was I bounced around a bunch of different living conditions. I lived with my parents. I had my own apartment. I was sharing an apartment with 3 people. I was doing this. I was doing that. I never really had the ability to have one, right? So then by the time that I actually could get one, because I had my own place, number one, arcade cabinets were outdated. Everyone was playing on console. So having it would be like more of a retro collectible thing than something that anyone would really be playing on. And number two, I had a friend who actually had one. And although it was neat to go over his house and play like Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo and stuff on that cabinet, it took up a lot of space. It had issues where it would have problems with the battery or break down, the wiring would fuck up. And I was like, you know, I don't want that. You know, it was like a thing when I was younger. You always thought, oh, I want my old arcade machine. I would love to have one for my house. And then I got older. I was like, I don't want this shit in my house. I'll just play on console or PC. You know, I don't want to bother with it. Oh, no. Morning After Kill. I know what you're talking about. If you're talking about Arcade 1-Up, those are awful. I've played on them. They are crap. Arcade 1-Up is a fucking scam. They lag like shit. They actually lag massively. The controls to the TV, they're sold for people who don't understand competitive nature of games, and they're just meant to be overpriced garbage. But people are like, look at my arcade collection. I have 10 Arcade 1-Up cabinets that they paid like $800 each for, and the thing actually is a piece of garbage worth like maybe $50. So if that's what you're talking about anyway, maybe if you're talking about a custom one, but all those ones that are more mainstream are actually ripoffs. They're scams. All right. Shall we begin? I guess we'll begin. All right. Let's get set up here. Let's turn everything off. Okay. Oh, what's going on? All right. Wait. For Truck Simulator, I'm on the other side.
That's right. I flipped myself because for Truck Sim, the GPS is where I'm sitting right now. That's right.
I've never seen two kids eat so many cupcakes. They just keep handing me these.
It's fine. I'm getting them dinner stuff right now. Chicken nuggets, baby carrots, and done.
I just found a cupcake wrapper in my shoe.
The frame. Okay. Controller in hand. Get the sucker booted up. Don't forget about pop-ups. Oh, you mean the, You're right. I don't want YouTube pop-ups on my face. I will move them up here. Thank you for the heads up. I don't want pop-ups covering my face. Because we all know you guys are going to be supporting this stream in droves massively, so we can hit that goal and get a driving wheel and pedal set. So there's going to be a ridiculous amount of pop-ups on this stream. I know that. It's going to be out of control. Oh, it's doing this shit again. Oh, it doesn't like the controller. It's hilarious. I'm using the fucking controller, and it says you don't have a controller. That is absolutely hilarious. All right, so what I got to do, how did I do this last time? I went to Bluetooth down here. Here, I had to change the controller over to PC. This was really dumb what I did last time. I had to do that. And then I had to go into the Bluetooth settings. Add a Bluetooth device. Okay. Bluetooth on. So I had to add the device. Oh, no, here it is. It's connected. It just connected. Okay. It's working. I think it's working fine. I think we're going to be all right. It just needs to be connected via Bluetooth for some bizarre reason. I don't know. Okay, I think we're good. All right, let's get started. Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome to American Truck Simulator. It is week, geez, what week is it that we're actually playing this now? I actually think I've lost track of how many weeks we've been playing it, maybe like week 4 or 5. And we are well into having our own business, driving our own vehicle. I just wanted to show you my stats at the top of the screen there before we begin. We got about $4 grand in the bank, but that's only because if you remember last time, I had a lot of issues and we had to repair the truck and everything, and it cost me a ton of money. Now we should be all right. As long as I don't wreck my truck tonight, hopefully we'll be okay and I won't have to drop a ton of money into that. I need to earn some money to be able to buy upgrades and the like, but I can't have no money right now. So we need to start doing more delivery jobs, okay? Okay, also, I have White Claw in hand tonight, a new flavor, lime. Haven't tried lime yet, so we're going to try White Claw lime tonight. Let's open it right now. Let's see if it's any good. It smells very light. It kind of smells like Sprite, actually. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. It's not one of my favorites. It's like a watered down can of Sprite with a little bit of liquor taste. Nah, I don't really like that one. I don't really like that one that much, so. Okay. All right, so let's get started. Let's get our first, oops, what did I hit drive? I don't want to hit drive. I wanted to go jobs. We're in Spokane, Washington right now. How do you open the jobs menu? I've forgotten.
Let's do this.
Well, shit. There we go. Jobs. Okay, external contracts. We're in Spokane. Oh, I don't want external contracts. We wanted, what do you call it? Here we go, freight market, right? Okay. So, freight market, here we are. Spokane to Everett will pay us about 9 to 10 grand. Oh, and we're going to get the bonus for many different things. Fragile, important, and high value. So we're going to get a triple bonus if we do this job. All right, I think we should do this job because it just sounds like it's the best one, and we're already in Spokane. The thing is, it's all the way across Washington. This could be a very long job, guys. All right?
Drive safe.
This could be a really long one. By the way, the frame rate's terrible for some reason. Don't ask me why. Usually it's better than this. Let's set the, I'll go UI mirrors. Nope. Is F4? F4. And then adjust seats. Build the view. Okay. Yes, that's better because I want to be able to see both sides. Okay. All right, we are off. We just got full gas. We're rested. We got all ready for tonight last time around, if you remember. We just repaired the truck as well. So we should be in good condition for this job. Everything basically got fixed last time. So now we're starting fresh tonight. Are our headlights on? Hold on. Are the headlights on? 'Cause I'm trying to remember how to look for the headlights. Is it F1? No. Is it F2? No. Is it F3? It's F4. It's F4, just the headlights. Okay, there. I just want them on low beam. Got it. I think eventually we can get like auto lights, right? I think we have to buy them though. I think we have to buy the auto lights, so we don't have them yet. All right, here we go. At least we're right off to a job tonight. If you remember last time, we had to do other shit first, which was kind of frustrating. Tonight, we just get to go right into our first job. Gotta go pick up the load.
A new route. Okay, let's find a new route.
Oh, they want me to go.
Mind. I'll find a new route.
Yeah, you found the new route. There we go. Perfect.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
It seems like the frame rate has dipped, doesn't it? Like it was supposed to be 60 frames. Now it seems like it's like below. Should I check that? It looks like the graphics are worse. Maybe they updated the game and it screwed it up. Options. Resolution 4K. Refresh rate default refresh. What the fuck? I want 120. Vertical sync enabled. I don't want FPS limit of 300. Yeah, I don't need that. That's incredibly stupid. Can I just type it? Why do I have to use a thumbstick and try to hit precisely 120? This is incredibly dumb. Why'd they set it like this? Look, I can't do it. I can't get 120 no matter what I try. I can't do it. I get close and I can't hit it. Look. What is wrong with them? You can just use the keyboard. Wow. Incredibly dumb. All right. In the background 30, that's fine. We have it on Ultra. Okay, apply. Oh, it's already much better. Wow. The frame rate's dramatically improved. So I guess it was idiotically trying to do like high-ass frame rate or something that I don't want. It's much better now. And the funny part is I never changed that. So I bet that the game auto-updated and changed all my settings on me. All right, we'll have to keep an eye on that when we play this moving forward. We want to be sure to get the proper frame rate. It looks good now, nice and smooth, actually.
Keep right.
Okay, so
exit right.
Hair of the Dog, thank you for a $2 super chat. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. And remember tonight, everyone, our agreement we made over the last couple of weeks was if we keep hitting the goals, that I would get a wheel and pedal accessory to use during Truck Sim nights, and that stays. If tonight we hit our goal, our support goal, by the end of the night, I absolutely will be getting some kind of a wheel and pedal accessory. So let's see what happens.
Keep left, then turn left.
What are you talking about? Keep left. We're going right. Wow, that was a good instruction. Keep left. We're turning right.
Turn left.
Okay, let's have some White Claw. Skyheart says, too bad this isn't international. It would be cool to be able to go over the border to Edmonton because that's where they are right now. It would be cool to drive through Canada. I think this is just United States, correct? There is a Euro Truck Simulator. I think it's from the same people. That's Europe. I don't think they have a Canada one yet. I don't think so.
Turn left.
Right here.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
That's what we're doing. Yeah, this is it. Take the job.
Okay, here we go.
So, okay, it's in the lot here. Where is it? Right there. So we have to back into it. Okay, we have to back into it to pick it up. Oh, I don't know if I like this. Oh boy. This guy's watching us. Oh, I don't like that either. This guy's watching us. Oh boy. First time we're trying it from this perspective. Oh man. Wow, I did it. I did it without changing the camera's perspective. Wow, as if I was really in the truck. That was pretty impressive. I've impressed myself tonight. We've just started. Now I'll have more of my White Claw and I won't be able to pull that off again. All right. Goldie FX, thank you for a $5 Canadian super chat. They said, just stumbled upon your stream. I'm a fan from back in the day. Didn't watch you since late 2015. What's new? Are you married with kids? Best wishes. I am married, no kids. I live in Washington now. I did live in Washington in 2015 as well. I moved here in 2014. So I'm in the same spot. But as you can see, things have changed dramatically. I am actually healthier now than I used to be. I'm 10 years older and actually in better physical condition, which is great. I take care of myself better. My setup's better. You know, I'm doing pretty good for myself. So, yeah, all things considered, I would say life is great. It's good to see it. Thank you for the super chat. Just trying to see a little conversion here, Canadian to USD. So your super chat, which was 5 Canadian, is $3.64 USD. So thank you for that. Let's get that added to our total for the night. 19, right? So we're at 22. Awesome. King Ferb says, oh, here's a tip. If you're in a hurry and you're doing a stop sign, drive into the other lane and you won't get a ticket. Yeah, but you might hit a car. Like, what the heck are you saying to do? What kind of advice is that, King Ferbs? Come on, man. Don't take people driving advice like that. You're out of your mind. What? It says crash? What? It says I crashed. Did you guys see or hear me crash? I don't know about that.
Turn left.
Maybe the trailer's huge. You know what? I should look at the trailer, shouldn't I?
Get
I don't know
ready
how
to
big this
turn
thing
left.
is.
Turn left.
Oh God, it's huge. No wonder I hit something. I must have sideswiped something. I didn't realize this thing is so huge. Oh God. So I gotta make wide ass turns then. Oh man. This is gonna be a pain.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I'm gonna have to make
Exit
real wide turns. Yeah, look, it happened again. This thing is crazy. Yeah, I have to turn way wide with this thing. Oh. All right, so we're gonna have to always go to the opposite lane when we make turns with this delivery. I don't know how confident I feel about this. Hopefully it's a lot of highway driving. Because if it's a lot of curves and side streets, we're gonna have some problems here. All right, so we've got Dark Maggot, 48 months as a super supporter of DSP Gaming on YouTube, earning the Emerald Crown. I hope you're enjoying it, Dark Maggot. Thank you so much for 4 years of support here on YouTube. I appreciate you. It's good to have you here tonight. Reese Wild with a $3 super chat says, much respect for you, brother. Thank you for the streams. You are welcome, Reese Wild. It's good to have you here. Hopefully we don't wreck too much more. And thank you for that support. Good early momentum. Hair the Dog says, looks like that truck should be transporting itself. I mean, it does look like the kind of truck that would be like tugging stuff or, you know, hauling a load. And here we are hauling it. All right, so I remember now that cruise control is C, correct? So once I get to the speed I want, I can just hit C. The thing is, I'm lugging such a huge load. It might actually be hard to maintain a faster speed. This thing is so humongous. I guess we'll find out. All right, get to that speed, the cruise control speed. Almost there. Here, we'll do it. All right, 58, cruise control. Now I can drink. Oh, is that a cop next to me? Holy shit, there's a cop right next to me. Oh God, I gotta be careful. He's right there. So technically, when you have a wide load or a extra long trailer, you're supposed to stay in the right lane at all times, are you not? Is that not the rule of thumb? That when you're a trucker and you have a big load, you're supposed to be in the right lane at all times? I thought it was. Boy, they were not kidding about no stick drift. Look. Oh, I gotta get over. They were not kidding about no stick drift. This thing it maintains perfectly straight. Look, I'm not touching nothing. This controller is perfectly straight. Now the road is curving, so I have to turn, but wow. Yeah, this is a great Hall effect controller. My second week using it. Hit the stupid side strip there. Semi trucks are always supposed to be in the right lane, says King Verbs. Oh, so always at all times. What's funny is, remember, I think you told me that previously on a previous week, and I was like, then why is that truck right there in the left lane? And everyone was like, oh, why is he? He's not obeying the law. Shit. Distracted driving. White Claw driving, baby. So, what's up, Cracker Jacks? Good evening. How are you, man? Good to see you. So, for everyone here tonight, I hope you've heard the news. If not, here's the news. This Thursday is the launch of the Switch 2. I am getting the Switch 2. I just don't know when because it's being delivered to my home, okay? Because of that, I'm doing a marathon all day long. I'm going to be unpacking and showing off the Switch 2 here with my setup. You know, in-depth, close-up, you know, full HD, showing you all the features of it. Basically, I have a ton of accessories. I showed them off on my podcast this morning. We're going to be testing with the Switch 2, including screen cases, or screen covers, cases, the wheel accessory, a charging dock, stuff like that, like a ton of stuff we're going to try with the Switch 2. And then, I almost wrecked again. And then, we're actually going to play Mario Kart World all day. And my goal is to try to get Rainbow Road unlocked by the end of the marathon. So dependent on when the Switch 2 arrives, will depend on how far we can get towards our goal of trying to unlock Rainbow Road, all right? So the thing is, it's going to be a fun day. I'm going to be drinking all day when I hit support goals. So usually these marathons, I get pretty inebriated with shots and stuff. And I'm going to be trying to play Mario Kart during that. It should be pretty interesting. So I hope that you'll join me Thursday all day long. That's June 5th, this coming Thursday. I'll be doing a Switch 2 marathon. I'm actually calling it the Rainbow Road Rush here on DSP Gaming. I hope you'll join me if you can. It should be a pretty special one. I've never actually done a themed marathon towards the launch of something like this before. So this is going to be a first-time challenging, fun thing to do. If you enjoy me chilling with you guys while we drive here in Truck Sim every week while I drink White Claw, this will be right up your alley, okay? Cool. Well, the good news is I think this is going to be a straightforward job. It looks like it's going to be just driving on highways or freeways. This is a freeway. For most of the job, it looks like. Probably near the end, we'll have to get off the freeway, and that'll be a pain in the ass because this is such a wide load. But outside of that, As long as I don't wreck again, hopefully I make a lot of money. Sadly, I lost $700 already. How was dinner, Vietnamese comrade? It was all right. It was homemade turkey tacos. Shit. I wonder, is there actually a wheel and pedal set that would work with the Switch 2? I wonder. Probably not. Although, they are saying that anything that would have worked with Switch 1 should technically work with Switch 2, but it won't have all the features. Like, for example, the Switch 2 has a bunch of new buttons on it, and they're saying, obviously, if you have a controller that used to work on Switch 1, it's not going to have those features. Like, this controller I'm using, the G5 Pro V2, works with Switch 1 as long as you use the wireless adapter that it came with. So maybe I'll be able to use this with my Switch 2 to play Mario Kart. We'll have to try it. Game Boy, how are you tonight? He says, is there a difference between a freeway and a highway? Freeway is usually less lanes, usually between 2 to 3 lanes, and it is on the ground level, okay? Highway is supposed to be an elevated way that's built to be above ground level that passes over roads and other things below. That's why it's highway, and typically highways end up having more lanes. I mean, most highways that I used to drive in Connecticut had about 4 lanes in general. No Kino entry with the first sub of the day. Well, I take that back. First sub of the night. We did have a couple subs back earlier today. Thank you, No Kino entry. Let's get you on the leaderboard here. Appreciate that. That gets us up to $30 of support tonight. I'm also being told, which I didn't even know this, I'm being told that freeway also implies that it's always going to be toll-free. There would never be a toll on a freeway, hence freeway. Get it? So, yeah, that's cool. So basically what I'm driving on right now, they would never charge me to drive on the road, but a highway, there might be a toll booth or something on it. I did not know that. That's some new information for me. Thank you. Cool. See, I would think when you're on a freeway, they would generally want lower speed limits because it's more narrow. It's only 2 lanes. There's not a lot of room to maneuver. At least when you're on a highway, typically there's more lanes. You would think, oh, they should have a higher speed limit because there's more time to adjust or maneuver for something. But I don't necessarily know if that's actually the case. We're good. We still have about a little over half a tank of gas. We're not tired at all. So we're good right now. Sharp turn here. Well, not really sharp, but gotta be careful considering my wide load. Not really wide load, my long load, or whatever they call it. When you have a longer carriage on your truck. Would I play anything Nintendo is adding to their retro catalog? I have no idea what they're adding. He says Wind Waker or Soul Calibur 2. Wind Waker I love. I played the HD version of Wind Waker. I never played the original. And when I played the HD version for you guys years ago, I loved the game. I really like the music. I like the open world sea where you can see like things off in the distance. You got to figure out what they are and you sail up to them and they look really cool. I'm sure any new edition they have would probably have better draw distance and stuff too. Maybe I would play that. I don't think Soul Calibur 2 just because it doesn't have online play, right? So without online play, all you could do with Soul Calibur 2 is like, you know, play through the arcade mode, or maybe they're And number two, because I used to have a severe back injury that actually would be messed up. Like, for example, it was a severely herniated disc in my a severely herniated disc. There you go. A severely herniated disc in my lower back. And what would happen is, if it tweaked, my right leg sometimes would actually tighten up, and I would either get shooting pain or shooting numbness. Now, because of that, when I was on the highway, what would happen if, oh my God, all of a sudden I need to react to something fast, and then my back tweaks? Or even if I'm not reacting to anything and my back tweaks, I could hit the pedal by accident. I could numb up and not feel the pedal and not know if I'm pushing it. So it would make me very, very nervous with highway driving. In fact, one of the times that, oh, look at this idiot. Wow, he almost clobbered me, and that's totally his fault. 100%. That would have been his problem. But of course, they would have probably hit me with a fee, claiming that I did something wrong. Now get the fuck out of my way, bitch. There, I did. I fucking bullied him out of the lane. What an asshole. Anyway, so yeah, the last time that I drove on the highway was many years ago. I was on the way to the doctor to receive an injection in my lower back for my back injury. So this was probably late 2010s, or excuse me, late 2000s or really early 2010s. I can't remember. And I started to have pain. I started to have numbness, and I ended up having like a panic attack in the car. And I had to pull over on the highway to basically compose myself so that I could actually get back to like normalcy and finish the drive. And after that, I was like, I'm not doing this again. Now, since then, my back has gotten better. I haven't had any major problems with my back in about 7 years, 8 years probably. So it's much better now, but I don't put myself at that risk. You know, there's no point when everything is in easy driving distance from me. Why drive on the highway and chance that something could happen? So I just don't. So there you go. Tizwaz, how you doing tonight, man? Tizwaz, 40 months as a member. Thank you so much, Tizwaz, for renewing. Mozzie with another $2 super chat asks, how did I injure my back? I don't know. It was just something that very slowly happened over time, okay? It wasn't, I had an injury that was serious in sports or a car accident or I fell and broke my back. Nothing like that. Just over time, my lower back just started to hurt more and more and more. And eventually it got so bad with shooting pain and numbness that I went to the doctor, got an x-ray. X-ray showed nothing, so they did an MRI and they said, oh my Lord, your disc is about to burst. You absolutely need to make lifestyle changes and start treating it right now or you have serious problems. What's up, NVL Roy? Good evening. How are you, man? Would I consider playing Battlefront 2 now? No, I can't play Battlefront 2 now. I'm juggling too many games as it is. And Kless, although I can hear, okay, I can bypass the way station. Good. Don't have to stop for it. That's great. Why is this truck driving so slow? I hit my brakes. I was rear-ended this truck because he's driving so dang slow. Anyway, Kless, I see what you're saying there, but no, I'm not going to talk about how I'm getting my Switch. As I've said many times, these idiotic people on the internet who want to mess with me would like nothing rather than to ruin everything that I've planned. So I'm not going to talk about the Switch 2 and obtaining it and all of that. I'm just not. Okay? Cool. Maybe after the fact I will, but I'm not going to talk about it right now. Yeah, I don't know why that truck was driving so slow and I had to slam on my brakes. That was stupid. Because now I got to put it back into cruise control once I get fast enough. Good news is that we'll probably do multiple jobs tonight and make some good money. Last week we only did the one job because we took so long because I had to repair my truck and everything, if you remember. Oh, I remember what it was. First we had to drive to the shop to do the parts and stuff. Remember that? We wanted to get paint and parts and everything. So first I had to drive to the shop to do that. There we go. And then I had to go get it repaired after the fact, so. Oh, you mean after I get the Switch, Kless? I will tell you all about it after I get the Switch. How about that? There you go. I just can't have anyone messing with me. I'm doing good, MVL Roy. I'm good to have you here tonight. Good to hear that you're doing well. NVL Roy just did a $2 super chat. He says, can't wait for the Switch 2 unboxing. Me too. Nothing like a new, fresh console unboxing. And now I actually have the setup to do it properly. I don't think I ever really have. Like, those other unboxings I used to do were always so crude and low quality, blurry and everything. Now I finally have a full HD setup to do it. Dual cameras and everything. It's going to be pretty cool, actually. I'm very excited to get the Switch 2 this week and do that launch with all of you. And, of course, to try out all these accessories. I'm going to be right here. I'll put it down on this table, and I'll try all these accessories on, and we can see, gee, does it fit, does it not? I can tell you where I got it, the price and everything, so you guys can know if you want to get something like that for yourself, for your own Switch 2s if you're getting them. Norwal Gaming, I've explained that a million times. I'm not repeating myself. I've never picked up a hitchhiker. I've actually, I don't think I've ever actually seen a hitchhiker. And I used to drive all the time, like going to tournaments and stuff for Street Fighter in the 2000s. I drove frequently. I don't think I ever saw a legit hitchhiker like on the side of the road trying to get it. Oh, shit! Oh, man! I don't think I ever saw a hitchhiker on the side of the road trying to get a ride. So, well, there was another $700. Another $700. Damn it. All right, so we can get up to cruising speed again. We're actually 2/3 of the way done with the job already, so that's good. All right, cruising speed. There we go. Kless, I think people want. I think the reason people want you to try Soul Calibur 2, it's regarded as the best game in the series. It would be cool to see your take on it. I played it back in the day. I played Soul Calibur 1, Soul Calibur 2. Well, first of all, I played Soul Edge, Soul Blade, Soul Calibur 1, Soul Calibur 2. I played them all. I really did. Keep in mind that any game that was in arcades back in the day, I ended up playing. And a lot of the home versions as well, I played. So, I've definitely played it. Wasn't Soul Calibur 2 the one that had Darth Vader on the Sony edition? And then it had... I'm trying to remember the exclusive characters. I think it was Darth Vader on the Sony edition. What did the Xbox one have? Because there was an Xbox version, a PS2 version, and a Nintendo version? That was Soul Calibur 4? No. Soul Calibur 4 had Yoda, did it not? Soul Calibur 4 was Yoda on Xbox, and it had, or am I wrong there? Which one had Master Chief? Wait, that was Dead or Alive. I remember that. Master Chief in a fighting game was pretty funny. Okay. So it was Soul Calibur 4? Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Wasn't it Link? Link was in it? That's what it was. Link was the Nintendo exclusive character. I remember. I would consider it, but, there's not going to be any joysticks or anything, probably, for a bit for Switch 2. And I'm a stick player. Uh-oh. I'm a stick player for fighting games. I remember correctly. Kless says, yes, it was Link for GameCube and Spawn on PlayStation 2. I thought I remembered as much. Okay. All right, 1 second. I gotta blow my nose now because I sneezed. Hold on, guys. Oh. Okay, I'm back, and now I'm getting the full skinny. So listen to this. It was Link was on the GameCube version of Soul Calibur 2. Heihachi was in the Sony version of Soul Calibur 2 on PlayStation 2, so he's a Tekken character. And then Spawn was on the Xbox version of Soul Calibur 2, which was, like, why was Spawn tied to Xbox? That's actually odd. What the heck? Like, I get it, Tekken was on all the Sony consoles. Why the heck was Spawn attached to Xbox? That's weird. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Let's continue. Have I ever tried gunning it over speed bumps? In real life, no. I don't want to destroy the shocks and stuff on my car. Why would I do that? I don't want to wreck my vehicle, no. Wow, I actually like the lighting right now. It's pretty realistic. Like, that's what the lighting looks like when you're actually in a tunnel and the lights are over you and it flashes through your car. That was pretty neat. Sucks I've already lost $1,400 on this job. Damn it. What's funny is it shows absolutely no damage to the vehicle. Are we getting off here? No, we're staying on the highway.
Keep left.
Okay, we're staying on the highway. When is my wheel controller arriving? I haven't ordered one yet. Like I said, I will order a wheel and pedal set to do driving stuff on PC if we hit the goal of support tonight. But we've got a ways to go, as you guys can see. We have to hit it tonight, and then I will commit to that.
Exit right.
That was close. I'm going way too fast here. We gotta make a left turn. Yeah, I gotta slow down. Whoa, what is this weird turn? This is a sharp turn. And I got a wide load, so I gotta be careful how I turn here. And there's a cop. I turned fine, luckily. Didn't hit anyone. Right in front of the cop.
Get ready to turn right.
I will.
Turn right.
Oh, okay, green. Wide load, look out. Not wide load, long load. What do they call it when you have the long carriage on your truck? There's a word for it, right? It's not wide load. What's the word for it?
Turn left.
We're in Everett, Washington right now. We're almost done. Wow, the job's about to be completed. Nice. Oversized load. There you go. Oversized load. Right, and they would probably tag it and be like, oh, wide turns, beware. Stuff like that, I bet. So this is cool. We'll do the job. Once it's done, we can go right to a gas station, sleep, and get gas, and we can get ready for our next job.
Turn right.
I don't really want to mess with right on red and get into a car accident. Skyheart. Really? Skyheart, with the throwback to over a year ago, he says we got to bring back the Gold Grind song. Or Gold Grind song, excuse me. Gold Grind. Remember that song, anyone? No? Who wants some Gold Grind song to return to the stream? Looks like we gotta do like a U-turn over there. Yeah, we do. Weird. Was there like a roundabout or something? Whoa! What are we doing here? This is so odd. This road is weird. So we're going over a bridge. And then we're gonna have to do a U-turn, but how are we gonna do that? It just looks so odd. I hope I get off the right thing here. It says keep right. Okay, I'm gonna keep right. Okay, we did the right thing. This is gonna turn us all the way around now.
Turn left.
No? Thank you, Michael. I will shut that out in a sec. Sorry, I gotta concentrate on the game right now. You're having me do this weird U-turn style thing here. Confusing. With a giant load, oversized load. We're almost there.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Almost there.
Turn right.
I will. Thank you. A wide load, so I gotta be careful. What just happened?
Turn right.
I'm still here for the record. I don't know what just happened. That was very bizarre.
Finally, we are here.
All right, and we're just gonna pull it right in, straight in. Right over there. No, I never listened to music when at tournaments because I wanted to hear the game. I guess they want me to straighten out slightly. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Nice. All right. I mean, the bummer was 2 accidents, one of which I didn't even see, right? All right. So, dang, almost level 8. Almost level 8. Made $9,800. Got some good experience. That's cool. I think for now, let's just hit continue because I think what I want to do is I want to go to the gas station and I want to sleep and then I can pick the next job. I don't want to go right to the next job and then I run out on the way. Okay, so we got some shout outs here. We've got, well, let's see here. It was Michael. Michael did a $5 super sticker over here. Thank you, Michael. That gets us up to 39 bucks of support. Very nice. And I think that's it, right? I didn't miss anything so far tonight. I don't think so. Nope, it was still no Keno entries. Our one person who supported over on Kick. All right, guys. First delivery done. We made some money. But we're going to go and rest up, get some gas before we pick our next job. It just makes sense to do so, right? Game Boy, no, I never heard that theory. Again, I didn't listen to music in tournaments because I wanted to hear the games. No, I never had a Virtual Boy, but I did try one at a Blockbuster Video once, and it gave me a headache right away. Like, within 15 minutes of playing the game, I got a headache. FMK Films has gifted a sub tonight over on Kick. Thank you, FMK. I appreciate your support. Thank you, thank you. So now we're up to $44 of support out of our $150 goal. Thank you, guys. All right. All right, let's now take a look at the map. World map. We are right down the street from a gas station. So let's go to the gas station. Let's get gas. Let's sleep. Let's do that first. You did it for the momentum? Well, thank you. FMK Films. Let's keep that momentum going. Right, guys? Let's show FMK Films that we want that to hit that goal tonight so that we can be doing, we can be getting that wheel and pedal set, which we'll look at together, you know, once we hit the goal. Maybe even on the podcast tomorrow, I'll look it up. Yeah. I'm definitely going to need your guys' suggestions for what I should do for a wheel and pedal set. I don't know how much I should invest in it. I don't know if it's worth it or not. Again, my setup too might limit me with how they're used. I don't know.
Turn left.
Good news is we no longer have an insanely long wide load. Nothing out there. Let's go. Let's go get gas and sleep. Thank you. Your future stepdad just dropped a bomb of subs, and I got a tip. I'll check it out in a second. Let's get to the gas station, then I'll check these contributions out. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Here or the next line? No, that's the motel. We're going to the gas stations further up. Right here.
Turn right. Here we are, safe and sound.
Turn it off and fill her up. Here we go. And we'll go get some rest. Okay, and now, where's the bed? Oh crap. It was right next door, right? Like literally I think it's one thing over in the lot here. It's directly to my right, okay. Just happened. Oh, okay, I paid the gas. I thought I wrecked again. I think this is where they sleep, right there. Wait, how do I get? Oh no. Is that where they sleep? So I'm in the wrong lot. I gotta turn around. Okay. Luckily for me, that was easy. I had space behind me. Shit, it's next door. Can I just drive on the sidewalk? It's right there. Oh, there's so much traffic on this road. What is going on here? I'm driving the oncoming traffic. Who are these people? Okay, we're good. Here's where you sleep. All right, here we go. Time to rest. Okay, then we can do shout-outs. Cool. All right, let's take a look. So first off, your future stepdad, 5 gifted subs on Kick tonight. Thank you so much, your future stepdad. I appreciate that. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Now we are up to $69 of support. And then there was a, let's see here. I got a $1 tip from someone saying, are you concerned about America becoming a white minority? Thanks for the $1 tip. Anyway. All right. We should accept the next job, right? This is American Truck Simulator driving stream. This is not DS Politics. You're definitely on the wrong stream. You missed DS Politics by over 6 months, bro. Anyway. Okay, so jobs. So, wait, we need ones that are based off of where we are right now, which is Everett. Yes. Okay, ooh. A boat. Holy crap, this will be cool. Driving a boat, a giant boat. Let's do that. Yeah, to Colville, Washington. How far is that job? We're basically driving all the way back across Washington State where we came that last job. But we're going to have a giant boat. All right, I think I like that idea, right? Mention the momentum and speak it into existence. All right, FMK, let's keep that momentum going. We got just about halfway to our goal right now. Let's keep it flowing. Let's get more support. Who's going to beat the top tip of the night? Who's going to be the new top super chat? And how about some memberships on YouTube, of which we have a big fat goose egg tonight? Who wants to be a member? Let's get some memberships going. And hey, if you're feeling lucky, why not just drop some more subs over on Kick? Maybe we'll get someone on there that will qualify tonight for a badge if someone's interested, but no one's mentioned it yet, so I'm not saying anything. All right, let's go over here and let's get this boat.
Time to get the job done.
All right. The Hori force feedback control system is on sale on Amazon. It's the Rolls Royce of truck wheels. Yeah, and how much is it? $700? I'm not spending that much.
Turn right.
You know, I was thinking of spending a little bit, like maybe a couple $100 or something.
Turn right.
Not, you know, not $1,000 on a wheel.
Turn right.
I'm not looking for one that has a big or a big leather seat that you sit in. It actually has an entire fake chassis for your room. You could actually hang dice from it. And air fresheners. Has its own full-on stick shift. That's what I'm not interested in. I'm not interested in the stick shift. I just want the wheel and the pedal. That's it. Because you can see, I'm not going to do manual shift anyway.
Go straight on.
Yeah. I'm going straight on. We gotta pick up this boat. Excuse me. It's $600. I'm not dropping $600 on a wheel. Sorry, that's insane. That's absolutely over the top ridiculous. If someone wants to donate a $600 wheel, but I'm not spending $600 on it. That's wildly over the top crazy.
Go straight on.
Too rich for my blood.
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
I'm going straight on.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit. Turn right. It's all over now.
He said it's all over now. Oh, jeez. It's pretty grim. All right. Here we go. I want that boat. Here it is.
Time to hit the road.
Where is the boat? It's in the back over there. Damn, it's all the way in the back, huh? How am I gonna get this thing out? If it's this big, that's all the way in the back, how am I gonna pull it out? Oh, nice. Look at this thing. Well, it's definitely an oversized load. go. There we go. I'm happy we're actually doing this the right way. Backing up properly now. Okay. Nice. Honestly, that's not hard at all. It might actually be easier to back up from first-person perspective than it actually is from the top-down perspective. Because in the top-down perspective, I get confused. There, it's like, well, if I was there, I would know exactly how to turn the wheel. All right. All right, so now the question is, how do I get this out of here? This thing is huge, right? Pretty big, but it's actually not as wide as the last one. What's funny is it's a more valuable job. How do I get it out of here without wrecking it? Like, is there an exit straight ahead here? I hope so. I hope this isn't a dead end, or else I'm going to be boned. I don't know how I'm going to turn this thing around. Please tell me I can just pull out here. Looks like, yeah, looks like I can. Good. Okay. Nice. All right, well, what we're going to do, we're going to split the part here. So allow me to just stop, and we will pause. And then we will split the part. And when I come back, second half of Truck Sim for the week, and we go on our boat delivery job, which actually is going to pay big money. And hopefully we'll make a lot of money and be able to put it into the truck this time. But, all right, thanks, guys. See you in the next one. Okay. AMS says the Hori is $600, but support is up and down, and it would suck to invest in something like that. Then the game stops being supported, and you'll waste it. It's more of a novelty stream, and it'll probably eventually falter. I agree with you. Like, we've done, I think, 4 of these streams, and each stream we've hit a goal. So literally between 4 streams, we made $600. Of course, you forget about taxes and the fees that places like YouTube and everyone is taking. So technically, I haven't made $600 on Truck Sim yet. I can't drop $600 on Truck Sim. You know, like I was thinking maybe 200 at the most, maybe around 300 tops. But there's no way I can drive $600 into a peripheral like that. That's just insanity. Okay. Okay. In real life, if you don't put the trailer on right, you have to do a crank of shame. What does that mean? A crank of shame? King Ferb says there's a G29. And it's $300. The Logitech. Oh, I don't know about that. Okay. I'm just going to take another sip. I'm going to finish this, head downstairs, grab, and then I'm going to get a lemonade now. Because I've been having White Claws every week. I think I'm going to have a lemonade. There's a couple flavors. I think we have like blue raspberry. Maybe I'll have a blue raspberry alcoholic lemonade tonight. See what that's like, perhaps. Well, that's right. AMS says, especially with the whole new console, it's going to be showing up and taking up a lot of your schedule. Yeah. We're going to be playing a lot of Mario Kart in the first week. After that, it'll probably calm down. It'll be a lot of online play on and off. You know, once we've seen every stage, which I'm intending to try to do during the marathon, there's not going to be that much original stuff to do but play people online, which I'm okay with. But I don't think like people are going to go crazy for Mario Kart after a few streams of it. And the thing is, that's the only game on Switch 2 right now that's not a port or a game we've already played. So, really, Switch 2 will be dead for like another month until Donkey Kong comes out. You know? Okay. All right, there we go. Oh, wait. Hold on one sec. I received a $3 tip. Chocoboko is here tonight. Nice to see you on the road. I'd be nice to see you wear a trucker hat. Yeah, number 1, I don't have a trucker hat. Number 2, as I've explained to everyone, with my new setup, because of the camera effect that erases the background, it cuts the hat off. Like, I tried wearing my cowboy hat one day, and all it showed was the black above my head. It didn't show the rim. It looked so bad. So, sadly, I don't think that hats work with this technology as of now. Maybe they will eventually, once the AI gets trained better. As of now, it just didn't look that good. So, anyway. All right. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go get an alcoholic lemonade, which we'll try together. And then we'll have another hour of Truck Sim. I'll be right back, everybody. Okay, everyone, welcome to the second half of American Truck Simulator here tonight. I am back, and I did not even know what this was because my wife had picked these out. Smirnoff Ice Blue Raspberry. Keep in mind you're seeing it mirrored here, but Smirnoff Ice Blue Raspberry. I used to drink Smirnoff Ice a long time ago, and I thought that Smirnoff Ice tasted pretty good. It was that it's technically not beer. It doesn't taste like beer, but it's considered beer. So this is an alcoholic lemonade, and I'm gonna taste it, see if it's any good, and go from there. I don't know if I'll have this on the regular. She bought a multi-pack that was a bunch of different flavors. I just grabbed any one, so I grabbed blue raspberry. We'll see if it's any good. No, I've not seen the movie Midnight Run. All right, let's see if this is any good. No, surprisingly enough, I've never had a Zima. I was aware of them, but I never tried a Zima, and now they don't exist anymore, right? You can't get them. This is interesting. Smells pretty lemony, like a pretty strong lemon scent to it. It tastes like blue raspberry drink to me. Like, you ever had like a blue raspberry ice pop or blue raspberry flavored, icy drink? That's exactly what it tastes like soda. So that's not bad at all, I would say. But will it be too sweet? I wonder if I drink too much of it, it'll feel too sweet. Okay, on to our job. We got to deliver this boat. We have a boat to deliver. Let's go. I honestly think, and it's funny because this one's more money, but I feel like this might be an easier job than the last one because this one's not a super long load. It is an oversized load, but it's not super long, so it might honestly be easier to deliver. The first one was kind of challenging because we kept, hitting things on the corner, but this one seems all right, decent, because it's just a boat, so I don't know. Well, we're off. Let's see. It is a longer, slightly longer drive than the first job. Did I ever have Mike's Hard Lemonade? Oh, yes. Everyone had Mike's Hard Lemonade back in the day when it was like a new thing. Everyone wanted to try it.
Go straight on.
And I had all the flavors of Mike's Hard Lemonade. The standard, then they had the lime, the strawberry lemonade, all the spin-offs. I've tried them all. No, I've not seen any Star Wars stuff at all. I don't have Disney Plus. So I haven't seen anything that's been on Disney Plus. All I've seen was The Force Awakens and whatever the one that was, the second one after that. I can't remember. Was it The Last Jedi or something? And I saw Rogue One. Rogue One. That's the only Star Wars stuff I've seen in the last 10 years. I don't care about anything else. I never even saw Mandalorian.
Go straight on.
Okay, I will. Did I ever have Shandy? Not to my recollection, Bookworm. Shandy. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I've heard that Star Wars has been pretty crappy in the last 5 years, that they basically ruined it. So I'm not too sad that I didn't watch any of it. Just like anything, they get greedy. Here's what I think it is, okay? Star Wars back in the day used to be something that didn't happen all the time. It was actually an event when there was a new Star Wars movie. So, the original trilogy, then all of a sudden they would re-release them many years later. You get excited for the re-release, even though the re-releases kind of ruined them with CGI and stuff. And then you would have the new trilogy in the 1990s and 2000s, right? And that was exciting. And then, so if you keep it rare, if you keep it that it's an event when it happens, then it's going to probably have more care given to it, more attention to detail, more, writing prowess and everything. When it becomes commonplace, when there's literally within 5 years, 17 different Star Wars shows and projects and movies, how can they all possibly be good? Right? You know that there's going to be ones that are just kind of rushed or put out there just to make money. And I think that's what's happened is maybe there were a few good ones sprinkled in among the 20 things that just came out. But how would you know? And why would you care? When something is more rare or scarce and not in your face all the time, it feels more special. And then people care more about it. Star Wars became far too common. It's kind of like what just happened with Marvel. I mean, Disney basically did it both with Marvel and with Star Wars at exactly the same time and learned absolutely nothing from any of those mistakes. Marvel was the same. That first and second wave of Marvel did so good. And then all of a sudden, they just saw money, money, money. Let's just throw as much possible money into this to print more money. Well, people don't want so much of something. right? Like, I'll be honest, I like orange juice, okay? I do. I think orange juice is delicious. If I had orange juice every single morning of my life, I'd probably get tired of orange juice and want something else and not care so much about orange juice anymore. I would want something different. And I think that's what they don't understand. When they flood the market with this shit, it's not popular anymore. Look what happened in video games when Guitar Hero and Rock Band at first were popular, and then all of a sudden they said, hey, let's flood the market with 17 different games a year, DLCs. Let's re-release and re-release and make you buy the guitar peripheral and the drums 10 times. Who's gonna care about that? And then they overflooded the market and they went out of business. Look at what's happening right now with Starbucks, actually, where Starbucks was so prominent in the United States, and now there's just too many of them, and people don't want to spend $7, $8 on a cup of coffee, so now they're all going out of business. It's too much, you know? This beep is very annoying. I think I could have went right on red because we're in Washington. Yeah, I could have gone right on red. Thank you to Christopher. Hold on a second here. We got a big contribution just came in. The only reason you guys aren't seeing a pop-up for it on screen is because it's memberships, and memberships take a while for YouTube to hand out. Christopher has given out 10 memberships. Thank you to Christopher for 10 memberships here today. I appreciate that very much. That is $30 of support. So that will jump us up to $100 of support tonight. 2/3 of the way to our goal with tremendous momentum. Tremendous momentum. So thank you guys. Only 50 to go to continue with Truck Sim and to get a wheel and pedal accessory. Thank you so very much. Oh, excuse me. All right.
Turn left.
How about this? Oh, here we go. Now we're going to start to get some pop-ups. They're being held out. If we hit a double goal tonight, if we raise $300, I will look into a better wheel. Not a $600 one. But I'll look, like I said, I was looking to spend around $200. Well, we hit another goal tonight. I'll try to get a better one than that. How about that? I'll try to get a higher up version. The only thing is I don't care about stick shift at all. Like, I really don't care about stick shift. As you can see, I'm driving automatic. I'm never going to care about stick shift. So I don't know if really that's what gets put into it, that is more expensive. I'm sure this one people were talking about, this Hori one, was like $600 because it probably has a wheel and a stick shift and a rumble and a million other features that I'll never use. All I care about is the quality of the wheel and the quality of the pedals. That's it. So if we base $300 tonight on this stream, I will invest a good amount of money into the wheel and the pedal, okay? So let's do it. It has RGBs, well then I have to get it. There's nothing, I just have to get it immediately. I don't care about RGBs on the wheel. Whoa, look at this truck and its load of wood, and it's gonna be merging with my lane. I better slow down. I don't wanna... Oh, speed limit of 60 on this road, okay. See, he's gotta drive slower because he has so much lumber on his truck. Yeah, I know. Wrigley says it blows my mind they went into the recent Star Wars trilogy without a long-term plan and having the story written. Let me put it this way. I understand that how it works today is a lot different than how things used to work. I get it, okay? But you know for a fact, I can't see the lines on the road right now, by the way, because of the lighting. You know for a fact that when George Lucas made Star Wars A New Hope, he at least had an outline written, right? Or what his idea was for if it was going to actually be popular enough to become a trilogy, right? Oh, you have to keep right? Okay, hold on. Slow down here. There we go. Safe lane change because I had to keep right. Like, you know George Lucas knew at least if he was to make a trilogy, generally what was going to happen with that plot. He didn't go into it like, if it becomes a trilogy, you know, we'll write it as we go. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You're gonna sink that much money rebooting a fan favorite franchise? You know what I mean? Trying to continue the classic story that everyone grew up loving. And you don't have a plan. Ah, we'll just flub it. We'll wing it. We'll see what happens. You are stupid.
Keep left.
So whoever was in charge of that, I mean, I don't know. The real question is, who is so rich and in charge of these projects, but has no plan, and everyone's okay with that? Isn't that a lot of money to be risking? Like, an insane amount of money? If you were going to invest, like, listen, we're talking about me investing a few $100s in a wheel and a pedal. And I want to be sure that investing that amount of money will pan out to something that we'll all enjoy and we'll use it for. You know what I mean? This guy, oh, let's just invest a couple billion into the reboot of Star Wars. It'll go fine. What the hell?
Keep left.
Reduced speed
and then
zone.
Continue straight on.
Reduced speed zone. Okay. I got nervous there. I thought it was road work or something.
Go straight on.
Okay. Okay. Phantom Menace was a masterpiece. I think parts of Phantom Menace were great. I thought the whole, Darth Maul versus Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon was actually really well done, really well choreographed, really well written, and the music was outstanding. The whole sequence is sick, right? And then there's the entire Jar Jar Binks and all the war that goes on with the CGI characters, and it looks awful. It's kind of like they had to wedge in this modern technology that just didn't look good. I preferred the puppets of the original trilogy to the CGI. Do I think Borderlands 4 has any hope of being good? Probably not. I really don't think that I've seen anything, too popular there, or too promising there with Borderlands 4 so far. All right. They want me to get over, but
Caution.
do I have to?
Please mind the speed limit.
No, I didn't have to get over. I'm fine. Did they? Disney laid off several hundred people today? I didn't know about that. That's sad.
Keep left.
The best part about when these major companies lay people off is, oh shit. The best people about when these, oh shit. Holy show shit. Oh God, I can't keep left. There was no way. The road was closed. Yeah, there was absolutely no way to keep left there. Damn. I almost got into a car accident because of a roadblock. So we have to now take a detour. And there's nothing I can do about that. Thankfully, I didn't hit anything with the boat. Damn, dude. Now, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. The saddest part about these major corporations that are making these productions is that if a game flops, or if a movie flops, if a TV series flops, and then they take cuts, who gets hurt? Is it the executive in charge who made all the bad decisions and didn't listen to actual feedback from the customer base and viewer base or player base? No. Just fire people, lay them off, That's how we're going to make up for the fact that we don't know what the fuck we're doing and we're terrible leaders. Punish those below us. Don't punish the people in charge. In fact, make sure those people in charge continue to get their bonuses, get big pay raises, big billions upon billions of dollars. That's fine. Just as long as, the company stays afloat by cutting those jobs of the people who worked hard. That's what we should do. It's disgusting. Absolutely revolting.
Keep right, and then exit
keep right. Oh, we're gonna keep right, get off the highway. I see, we're gonna turn around. Let's detour here.
Exit right.
That was close. That was almost a big accident there. Because the way that they had blocked the highway off.
Then turn left.
Man, being a trucker's dangerous. Because you might be just trusting your GPS or whatever. The GPS didn't talk about the roadblocks. A lot of modern GPSs do. Like I said, I use this app, it's called Waze. And the Waze app actually tells you usually if there's like a closed road or roadblock or road maintenance or even an accident. It gets reported on there. so you really know about it ahead of time and you can adjust for it.
Keep
But
right.
man, can you imagine a trucker
Turn right.
just going by what it's saying and then you're not looking and boom,
Turn
you
right.
rear end someone because there was an accident or something. Damn, that sucks. What a turn this is. We're in the grass. Okay, we successfully made the U-turn and adjusted for the fact that we couldn't get off where we were supposed to because it was closed. So let's hope for the best here. All of Hollywood is going to shit, not just Disney. I know. No, Cat has not tried this spray paint sim. I don't know anything about it. Spray paint sim? Like I said, my wife is currently playing a bunch of different simulation games on PC. She's been using my mini PC that we don't use anymore. And it's pretty sufficient to run any of these indie-style games. And she likes a bunch of them. She tried a couple, I think she tried like 2 to 3 different like grocery store style simulators, and she finally settled into one out of the 3 that she likes more, and she's been playing that a bunch. And now she's looking into other ones as well that are going to be coming out soon or getting updates. What she's really excited for
Keep right. Then
is
turn right.
a Power Wash Simulator 2, which is coming out later this year. I wonder if they're going to formally announce its release date at Summer Game Fest later this week. They might.
Keep right.
So it's the opposite of Power Wash Simulator. Instead of cleaning, you wash or you spray paint stuff. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if she would like that. I know there was a crime scene simulator game that came out recently, but she didn't like it because it's gory as hell. It's actually gross. There's like guts all over the place, like hanging out of bodies and stuff. And she does not like realistic gore. So that was not for her. All right, can we finally get the cruise control? I think so, because I want more of my my blue raspberry lemonade here, but I've had to drive around all these crazy detours and reroutes. All right, let's go to cruise control around 55. There we go. Now I can drink. Hades 2 we'll do this year, please. Yeah, I know the villain. Hades 2 had early access as of early last year, right? And I started playing it around the middle of last year, and then people were like, no, don't play any more of it. So I stopped. But I would love to play the real Hades 2. Hopefully it finishes. Seriously, hopefully they release it this year. Because when I played of it, I really liked. Okay. All right, guys, we are 2/3 of the way to our goal for tonight. When we hit that goal, we confirm and lock in that I'm going to be getting a steering wheel and a pedal to play future American Truck Sim and other driving streams on PC. If we do better than that, if we double the goal tonight, I commit to getting a more expensive model. Like right now, I said I was thinking about spending around $200, but if we get a double goal tonight, I would consider spending more than that, all right? But I'm not gonna go 600 no matter what. That's insane. I'm not spending $600, you know? I'm thinking a few $100 perhaps if we hit a double goal tonight. But let's get it going. I want to make up for the fact that Blueprints did terribly earlier today. It did. It made less than $40 playing Blueprints. Let's hit some goals tonight. Let's get some motivation. Who's going to drop some subs over on Kick? I will open the Kick offer tonight. You ready? If we hit, if you donate 10 subs, you get a VIP badge. And if you do 20 subs, you can get the OG badge, or you can give it to somebody else. I will open that offer tonight, right now, officially, on Kick. So if you're over on Kick, let's do it. Let's get some subs. The badge offer has been made. How about we get a tip bigger than, what was it, like the 13 bucks earlier? Let's get something bigger than that. Let's get someone new on the leaderboard. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, I can bypass the way station. Phew. Whenever I hear that noise, I get nervous. I'm like, oh crap, did I do something wrong? Nope, I'm actually pretty good right now. Okay. We're currently good both on sleep and on gas. I think I should be able to do this mission, no problem. Come on. Who wants to see me with a super deluxe wheel and pedal next time we play this? Probably next week, right? Who wants to see it? I want to see it. You guys have been asking for it. I'll be able to one-handed drive with one hand like this while I talk with you guys, drinking. Oh shit! See what I mean? Drinking my White Claw in the other hand as I drive. That'll be pretty cool. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Shit. Oh, shit. 2 in a row. Guys, 2 accidents in a row. I was looking at chat. It was, I believe, the mod put up on the Kick chat a prediction. Will he cause an accident? The moment they put that up, I looked back and I caused 2 accidents in a row because I wasn't paying attention. I was distracted driving. Damn it, man. Double accident. Back to back. Ugh. I sideswiped the car and then I hit the truck. Well, there you go. That's $1,400 stolen from me right there. Damn it. What's hilarious is it didn't even slow down. It didn't even slow down. It just maintained its cruise control as I did that. Excuse me. Woo! I'm very gassy. Very gassy with my carbonated beverages tonight.
Keep left.
They're gonna take my CDL over my dead body. They'll never catch me. Ugh. Thankfully, this is like a $15,000 job. Even though I lost $1,400 there, I'll still make a good amount of money. So basically, we drove across all Washington State. Now we're driving right back across Washington State with a boat. You can see it in my rearview mirror there. That's correct. We need more subs. We're $50 away from getting the wheel and pedal to begin with. If, like I said, if we do a double goal, I will put more money into it. I'll get a better one. The double goal would be very appreciated because it would make up for earlier with Blueprints, which was very disappointing. I love Blueprints, but we're over 40 hours into it. And I'll admit, it's getting too dragged out where it takes too long to get anything. Like today, we played 90 minutes and nothing really happened. Then all of a sudden in the last 30 minutes, we found the solution to 2 puzzles. We unlocked one of the final puzzles. We drafted a brand new room, the casino. We got to gamble and that was fun. And then we drafted the Lost and Found and that was a new room. So everything happened in like 20 minutes at the end of the stream, which was very disappointing, you know? So I really feel like it's worn out its welcome because it takes too long to get advancement. Not that the advancement doesn't happen, but who wants to sit around waiting 90 minutes for something to happen? It's not my fault. The game's RNG. Like, if the game would just give me the room that I need to get the keys, then I'd be beating the game, but they won't give it to me, so I can't do it. You know, I haven't gotten the clock tower early, so there's a key in that room. There's another puzzle where you have to do 2 rooms right next to each other. They've never given me the rooms next to each other. So what do you want me to do? I can't make the game do what I need to do to make progress. So I think that's what's happened, is that people are upset. They're just tired of waiting. They're like, well, is there progress or not? Well, no, there's no progress today. And they're like, well, screw it then. So that sucks because I've been playing it for 2 months and I've really enjoyed it. And to not see the ending is going to suck ass, you know? But I mean, come on. We barely had anyone on the stream. We literally have double the attendance tonight than we did on Blueprints earlier today. I'm serious. Like, we only had like 150 people on YouTube and maybe like 50 people on Kick. I know tonight we have like 250 on YouTube and like 70, 80 on Kick. So we have almost double just for Truck Sim. And you guys are, you know, engaging and supporting. That's the other thing. The people weren't even paying attention to the stream. They were very bored. So really stinks. After putting that much time into it, I don't know what else to do. So let's make up for it. Dagnabbit, Come on. Ellipsian, you were paying attention. It was you, and it was like 3 people. 3 people were paying attention to the stream. That was it. Everyone else was completely disengaged and not paying any attention. You can always tell, okay? Because you can always tell because the stream will just not move. There'll be no chat for like 5 to 10 minutes. Like, wait, what? It's supposed to be an interactive stream. That's the point. If no one is talking in chat at all, that's a huge red flag, you know? And I get it. Sometimes people are like, oh, well, I'm immersed in the story or whatever. There's no story in Blueprints that's happening that you're immersed in, you know? All right. All right, we're about 2/3 of the way done with this job. Not bad. We're gonna get a big payout at the end. Maybe what we'll do, we'll finish the job, and then maybe we'll take a look. Oops, oh man, I'm getting wobbly here. Maybe what we'll do is we'll finish the job and then we'll take a look and maybe do some upgrades because I'll be able to afford them. Mozzie has made an offer. Mozzie on YouTube says, I will match the next super chat up to $5. So if someone does $5, they'll match $5. There you go. God's Silliest Goose says, I do like Blueprints, but sometimes I fall asleep during it. It's a lurk and not chat type of game. I'm not sure that's the idea. I don't think the idea is a sleep stream. I think it's actually supposed to interest you. So maybe it really has overstayed its welcome if that's the case. There is a story to Blueprints, but the problem is, if you're not making progress and finding the solutions to puzzles and the like, you may not get any of it for an extended period of time, or you may get a tiny snippet of it, or the story may not make sense right now. Like today, we got a book out of the library, and it was this weird story about a kid who was part of a gang who basically murdered a man to rob him, but when he opened a chest, inside there was an idol that apparently cursed the boy. Then the boy was rushing back to his gang, and his gang thought that he was actually the driver of the carriage and murdered the boy. And then, while the gang was all sad about that happening, their cave caved in and captured them inside of the cave. And that was the story. What the hell does that have to do with the story of Blueprints? I have no fucking clue. Maybe it's a key part of the story that we're gonna need to know later, and it'll solve a puzzle or something. But I don't know what the fuck that means, and I had to sit there reading a book for 15 minutes. See how this could not be exactly the most entertaining stream game? But the thing is, when stuff happens, it's actually quite fun. There's been runs where a lot happens, and then we solve a puzzle, we break down a wall, something crazy happens, and then you get a bunch of story development, and you're very excited. But that doesn't happen every stream. Oh, no, it's not that I'm not a huge fan of reading. It's that, the audience wants to see something happen in the game. They don't want to see me just sitting there reading a novel all day, right? They want to see something happen. I mean, yeah, right now all I'm doing is driving a car, but at least I can interact with you guys while I'm doing it. Can't really interact with people when I'm reading a story. Do what I mean? Dungeon Keeper's Mistress says, maybe it's the reason for the step limit in the mansion. It's the curse. I mean, that's an interesting twist, and that would be an interesting take on it. But I don't think so, because you don't die. You're just forced to leave the mansion and go to sleep, and then you start back the next day. It's not like you're being murdered brutally if you pass the step limit, right? But that is an interesting tie to how the game works, actually. I don't know if I'll play Deltarune when it's fully released or not. I guess it's dependent on what you guys want. I mean, I never played Undertale for the longest time and people kept asking for it. So then eventually I did a couple runs of it. It did okay. There's an in-game radio, but the radio is all copywritten music, so you can't use it. I turned it on for like 10 seconds and got copyright claims, so I had to turn it off. Very weird that they did that. Whoa! Almost got to another accident. Oh, the job's almost done, guys.
Keep left.
Yeah, the job's almost done. I didn't realize we're near the end of the job here. All right. Well, folks, forget about the double goal. At this point, I'm not even sure we're going to hit a single goal tonight. Which means no wheel and no pedal at all, so I guess it is what it is. I have enjoyed these streams. I would say I would like to keep them in the rotation once a week if we can. It might be tough with the next few weeks coming up. We got the Switch 2 and Mario Kart World. We've got Summer Game Fest, Xbox Showcase. Then we've got well, there is an update to Street Fighter 6, which I'm not even sure if I'm going to do. I mean, I own it. I own the Elena expansion pass and everything. I don't know if I'm going to do that. And then after that, we've got Mind's Eye coming up. I think there's another game coming up, and then we've got Death Stranding 2 this month. And in addition to that, you know at Summer Game Fest, they're going to announce a bunch of stuff. They always do. So without fail, there's going to be a bunch of other new games coming out that you guys are going to ask me to play, especially because now I'm a PC gamer. You guys are going to be like, oh, play this one and this one and this one, and all just dumped or dropped. So it's going to be a rough month, I feel. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Can we get some more support? We haven't had any support. Oh, shit. This is what happens when I don't get any support. This is what happens when I don't get support. I rear end people for 1% damage. Mozzie says I will match a super chat up to $5, but only in the next minute. Someone has to super chat right now. Who's gonna super chat right now so Mozzie can match it?
Go straight on.
Red light. Almost there, right up the street here. Actually, this is good because it looks like I'm tired again. I'm gonna have to sleep again. Like I said, I think I might do some upgrades. We're not gonna have enough time for another job tonight, so we probably will just do some upgrades.
Go straight on.
Oh, fucking yellow light, come on. God damn it. At least they didn't give me a traffic violation. But I mean, I already lost like $2,000 to accidents on this run. Well, Mozzie, I'm sorry. No one super chatted, so nothing to match. I appreciate the offer, though. That was a nice offer from you. Okay. All right, this is it right up this road here. We're going to be done with our job and get some, I think it was like 14 grand. So that'll be pretty good.
Please mind the speed limit.
Have to see what we can afford this time.
Go straight on.
Good news is there's a place to rest. Oh shit, I just blew the... I blew the red light, not looking. I literally was not looking. I was looking at the mini map because I was going to say, is there gas there? There's a motel there, but not gas. So we're going to have to find gas. And I blew the light, and that's another $540 fine for blowing the red lights. Damn it! Alright, let's finish this delivery, for goodness sake. Then I'll have some of my drink, then we'll see what's going on here. Oh, crap. Back off. Asshole would not slow down. What are you gonna do, drive into me, stupid? We got some support coming in. I will shout that out in a sec. Let me get to my destination, which is right around the corner. Let me not be distracted. Please let me deliver this. Then we got a super chat. Looks like a tip just came in. I'll read those out.
Turn left.
The world's most happy cattle. Well, they're happy because they're getting a boat delivered, apparently. They always wanted to be out on the sea. They're sea cows. Here we are. Sea Horizon.
It was a nice ride.
Okay, of course we're going to play it safe and just pull it right in. Go. This is easy. This just pulls straight in. Right here near these other boats. Are we not good? What the? We were right on top of it. How is that not good? What? I'm literally right on top of it. What the hell are they talking about? I mean, I could try to straighten out a tiny tad, I guess. It's not, I'm not that far off. Stop. That was silly. I don't get it. I think I was straighter before I did that, but okay. All right, well. 14,112, but of course I lost a bunch of money. We did hit level 8. Okay, cool. We're about halfway to level 9. Level 10 is workhorse. I don't know what'll happen then. Oh, good. We got another buff. Okay. So let's see here. Right now we're at 15% fuel saved. 15% fuel saved. Okay. Higher rewards for urgent deliveries and important deliveries. Higher reward for delivering a fragile cargo. Higher reward for high value delivery. Long distance. I think I just want to keep doing the fuel because the less I have to do, the better, and it'll allow me to eventually do longer jobs anyway. So let's do that. All right. We now have 22,000 bucks. Maybe we'll do some upgrades. But before we look, let's do some shout outs here. So let's see. First of all, I received a $5 tip from You're Not Funny. Have you ever watched Cars, the Pixar movie? I loved it as a kid. Did you like the song? I did see the movie, and I thought it was pretty good. I didn't see it as a kid, though. I saw it, I wasn't a kid when it came out, actually. So, I saw it after, and I thought it was decent. I think I saw the sequel, too. But I don't remember any of the music from it. Like, I only saw them, like, once. So, don't really have much of an opinion besides I remember enjoying them the first time that I saw, like, Cars 1 and 2. But no, I don't remember the music. And then I received a $5 super chat from Rich. Is that our biggest super chat of the night? No. Oh, yes, actually. Rich88. He says, are you going to get the sweet code in for Switch 2? No upgrade, though you have to pay full price. Someone will match this. Well... no, I have it on PC. And PC is going to be better than Switch 2 or equivalent. There's no way that Switch 2 could be better than what I'm playing on PC. I already own it on PC. We're going to play it on PC. And then Mozzie did a $4.99 super chat and says, I agreed to match. You're Not Funny, so hashtag teamwork. Okay, thank you, Mozzie. Appreciate that. Okay. All right, cool. Well, we have a little bit of extra time, about 20 minutes, and there's no way I can do another job in 20 minutes, right? So maybe we could look for some upgrades. Not a truck dealer. What would it be? Truck upgrades. So where do we do these? GPS to nearest service. Here we go. Let's go to the nearest service center. Do some truck upgrades. Why am I doing it this way? Nearest service center. We got about 20 minutes left on the stream. Number one, to hit this goal and just to have me buy a wheel and pedal to begin with. Like I said, I was going to get probably around a $200 one if we hit the goal tonight. If we double the goal tonight, if someone is generous, I made the turn. If someone is generous and we double the goal tonight, which will make up for my slow stream of blueprints earlier today, and we hit $300 by the end of the stream, I will buy a more expensive wheel. Probably $300 or maybe a little more, we'll see. Okay? So let's see how we do. If we don't hit a goal, then I'm not getting a wheel and a pedal at all.
Get ready to turn right.
Okay?
Turn right.
I will. Here we go. Wonder how far away it is. 27 minutes, so not super far. Not close, but not super far. How much are we at? 115. We're at $115 of support. So can we get some more? Whoa. Bypassed the way station. Good. It's weird because last stream I feel like we hit every way station and kept getting fines. But now we don't have to do any of them, which is great. I mean, my truck doesn't really have much damage on it anyway, so hopefully we wouldn't have been,
keep right, and then exit right.
Trouble anyway.
Exit right.
Rich says he'll match a $5 super chat just like Mozzie if it comes in the next few minutes. So Rich will match super chat, $5. Thank you, Rich.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Gotta be careful with the city driving because I'm so used to driving on the highway that I forget about the rules of the road here. Okay, here's the dealership coming up. We're in Spokane, Washington.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
We got a turn signal. Cool.
Turn left.
Another Volvo dealership. Now remember, we have to drive into the correct spot. Because one spot does it and one spot is for buying, like cars. We don't want to buy, we want to upgrade. Upgrade is further up. There it is. I see it's like a wrench. There it is. Okay. Okay, maintenance and repairs. Let's see what they recommend. 0. 213 bucks? I'll do that. Beautiful. All right, done. No big deal at all. They did a little bit of minor chassis repair, and that's it. Cool. John Michael just did a $2 super sticker that says tired. I guess John Michael's getting tired tonight. Sorry to hear that. I hope you've enjoyed the stream so far. We're up to 117 of support now. Okay. All right, truck configurator. So remember last time, someone paid, what was it, 20 bucks to choose this color? Yikes. Well, how do you change the color of the paint again? I'm trying to remember how to do it now. What was that under? Damn, there's a whole new thing available at level 10, but we can't do it yet. What is day cab? Isn't that what I already have? I guess that's what I already have. I guess there's more cabs at level 10. Rich asked, do I think the Switch 2 will be successful like the Wii U? I think it'll be successful. First of all, there hasn't been a new Nintendo console in a bit. People are fiending for a better Nintendo console. They really are. I think it's going to be successful. But again, it hinges on things such as how many games are they going to put out for this thing. You know, they have to be putting out new stuff. So it costs $4,500 for a standard, $8,400 for a custom metallic. Or you can do the divided. Wow, look at that. Mendez TV is here and did a $5 super chat and says, glad I caught the end of your stream. I love the Truck Sim streams, Phil. I'm glad that you do. Thank you, Mendez. No. Now we're up to 122 with support. John just did a $2 super chat. How many hours do you think you put in a week? Depends on what you mean. If you mean live streaming hours versus work hours, I'd put in a lot of work hours behind the scenes when I'm not live. I set up stuff. I'm constantly updating. I'm making thumbnails for a long time every day. I put in a lot of extra work you guys don't even see, you know. But on an average day, I would say, you know, streaming on stream, probably, let's say 11:30 to like 4. So that's what, 4.5 hours. And then the night stream's around 2.5. So it's about 7 to 7.5 hours on stream. Then off stream, probably at least another 2 to 3 hours minimal. So probably around 10 hours a day minimal working. But I mean, working versus working. What I mean by that is working, doing things I like. I enjoy streaming with you guys. I enjoy actually making thumbnails for my videos. I actually really like this versus, oh my God, insanely menial task that's repetitive and grinding and boring and crappy and I'm losing my mind. It's not that kind of work. It's actually fun work. I'm not complaining having this be my job, you know? So I'm not complaining that I work that much. Oh, I am AJ says there's a tip. I received a $20 tip. It's just a $20 tip. There's nothing attached to it. It just says $20 tip. Thank you, whoever that was. Thank you. I think I am AJ in chat said that was them. So thank you, I am AJ. If that's you, I'll attach your name to it. That was you, I am AJ? Yes, okay. So thank you. That gets us up to 144 of support. Amazing. Rich88 just did a $5 super chat. He says, I enjoy the chill night streams like Minecraft and Truck Sim. Match the super chat. Thanks, you did. You were a man of your word. We're now at 149. John just did a $2 super chat. Will you ever continue playing Sea of Stars? I really want to, but it just seems that, how can I put it, man? Here's the thing. Just a few years ago, I'll be honest, I think things were on a really downturn for me, okay? The only time that anyone really enjoyed spending time with me was for drama purposes and a lot of nonsense. There was a core audience, but basically I was dwindling on the internet, okay? At that time, basically, you know, we always had a lot of free time. And it was like, what do you want to see me play? It didn't really matter what I played because nothing ever really did very well anyway, okay? Now, I feel like I've had a big resurgence this last year. It doesn't mean that I'm getting a much bigger audience. It just means that now a lot more people are seeing me in a more positive light and are enjoying spending time with me. People are suggesting games like Truck Sim because I can play them now because I'm on PC and we can have these really chill nights, right? The problem is now that we've gotten to the level where I'm getting a lot of people coming by and engaging and supporting and liking my content, it means that now everyone wants me to do so much that I don't really have time to do a lot, right? When we were playing Sea of Stars, I almost feel like it was a different time when, yeah, we had streams where I would play a game like that and we'd make like $20 a night and I'd be like, damn, that sucks, but what can you do? Now it's like people want me to play all these different games. They support these different games, and it's so many of them, right? I never would have thought I'd ever be playing a game like Truck Simulator just a year ago, but here we are. So now it's kind of like, I don't know what to do. You know, I liked Sea of Stars. It was the throwback game that had elements of Super Mario RPG, Chrono Trigger, and other stuff, right? So even Suikoden to some extent. But now it's been a year and a half since I've played it. Is anyone going to remember that playthrough and say, hey, can you pick it up? Very few. You're one of them. But sadly, I feel like at this point, if I were to pick it up, a lot of people would be like, what are you doing? Like, this is a year and a half old playthrough. No one's really asking for it. Why are you not playing more Truck Sim? Why are you not playing more Minecraft? These are the games we're coming out for and supporting. Why are you doing stuff we don't like? It's kind of like right now, if I stopped playing Blueprints, and then people will be like, are you going to play Blueprints? And if I do, then we have a morning like we did earlier. It's tough. The thing is, for me, I'm enjoying the ride. I love being in demand. I love that people want to see me play a million different games. I'm having a great time. I just wish that I could always please everyone who wants to see me do a playthrough, and it seems like I can't. There's people who want me to go back and play Stardew Valley again, because that was a really good playthrough of last year, and it's been on hiatus for ages, right? It sucks. Like, what do I do? I wish I could clone myself and I could play everything, but I basically got to do what people are more asking for and in demand for, you know what I mean? So let's see what happens. But I would love to go back to Sea of Stars someday, but I don't know if it's ever going to happen, realistically. Okay, and now Based Alpha Real just gifted 5 subs on Kick. So now that's another $25. So now we're up to 176. We got about 10 minutes left on the stream, and I committed to you guys. Well, first off, let's just get this out of the way, okay? We did it. We hit a goal tonight. We're now at 2 out of 10 goals, and that means, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to make it rain here on DSP Gaming. Once again, we have hit a support goal here on a Truck Sim stream. Every single one we have, if you're not aware. So thank you guys so very much. I love these chill streams. I love hanging out with you. I love trying to drive and not wreck while I'm drinking. It's fun, right? It's fun, chill vibes. I really enjoy this, okay? So thank you for all of this support. This means 100% I will be getting a wheel and a pedal set, okay? Now, like I told you guys, the whole goal was probably to spend around $200 on a wheel and pedal set. I'm not convinced that long term people are gonna like this as much as they do now. Probably another few streams, maybe it'll start to peter off in support and interest, right? Probably the next one, because I'll have a pedal and a wheel. People will really like it, you know what I mean? But after that, it might start to peter out. So, like I said, if we double the goal tonight, I will invest more. In fact, how about this? If we hit $300 tonight, I will commit everything I make tonight to the wheel and pedal. I'll spend $300 or more if we hit 300 tonight. But we got to hit 300 tonight. If not, like I said, I was probably thinking around spending around 200. All right, so let's see what happens. We have like 10 minutes left on the stream. If we hit $300 of support by the end of the night, I will spend everything I made tonight on the wheel and pedal. Okay? There you go. Okay. Yes, I could play Elden Ring with the wheel and pedal, and I'd probably die every 10 seconds. It would be a waste of time. Cool. All right, so now, with the few minutes we have left here, I wanted to see what we were going to do. And, do I want to? I probably don't want to spend money on... I don't really care that it's pink. You know what I mean? I wanted to get more upgrades for the truck. Like, actual upgrades that will help. So... Oh, I don't want this paint job. Shit. Hold on. I gotta clear out this paint job. I didn't want this. This is $19,000. Clear that order. Okay. I spent the 19 grand. That's insane. All right. What is this? $480 for a sun shield. Dang. Does the sun shield help? Oh, I have it already. Never mind. I already have it. I already installed it. What's this? Don't have it. I have to do Driving Academy to unlock whatever the hell that is. What's this? Code driver plate? Oh, I don't care about that. What's this? Cup holders? Yes. $1. Yes, please. I will invest $1 into my truck. Sounds good to me. Excellent. What is this? A side mirror? We have that already, right? The standard side mirror? I think we do. Standard or elite? Elite what? What is this? Main mirror? Oh, it's side versus main mirror. They're exactly the same. They're exactly the same, as just the color. I don't care about that. What's the side mirror? Roman Snail just did a $3 super chat. Thank you, Roman Snail. Up to $179 of support. There actually is no wheel for Mario Kart. You want to see the wheel for Mario Kart? What it's like? It's a piece of plastic you put your Wiimote in. Or your Switch Joy-Con in. That's all it is. There's no actual wheel for Mario Kart. They don't make a real wheel. They just use the stupid motion control. Pretty dumb. Okay. How about a standard side mirror? All right, let's do that. I don't even know what that's going to do for us, but let's get a side mirror. Sounds like a fancy accessory. What's this? Standard wheel. Yeah, we need level 10 to get the better wheel. Standard plate. I don't care about that. What's this? Another elite stupid thing. I don't care about that. Nothing else in here? No, we looked at those. I guess not. All right. I guess we got to go to the exterior. How do I go to the exterior? Here we go. Have a good night, Vietnamese comrade. Let's see. What do we want to do? There were some things here, right? Wasn't it like, chrome versus aluminum tank? I don't think that's going to help. Like, I'm looking for performance, not looks. Like, what would help performance? Oh, level 9. I'm level 8. Come on. Man. Aerodynamic side deflectors. And handrails. Would it really do anything? Did the side deflector actually do anything? The only performance stuff is the first 4 tabs. Oh, really? So this is all just looks? So these are the performance right here. Oh, okay. Well, this is actually just interior look. Yeah, that's not performance either. Okay, so this is the engine that I currently have. Or, excuse me, the transmission I currently have. They don't appear to be any much better, right? They seem to kind of be very close to what I have. Like, they're just minor tweaks. So is it really even worth it? Easier to maneuver this with the mouse. Engine. Well, sadly, I can't afford a new engine. The cheapest one is $37,000, so we're not doing that. 160 gallons, so does this mean it can hold more gas? This one's good for heavy cargo, but I can't afford it. I'm off $2,000. Darn. This would have been good. This would have been good here because it's gas increase and heavy cargo, but it's literally $1,000 more than I have. What a stupid thing. Ugh. Wait. Oh, but I'm going to get a refund of $11,511. So maybe I should get this. It's going to help me significantly with heavy cargo. And it's going to give me a gas increase of 40 gallons from what I have now. So I think I might actually get it. I can afford it. I'll still have around $7,000 left. I think I'm going to do it. I think I will do that. Okay. All right, I guess that's what we'll do for now. Those will be our upgrades. Okay. Confirm order. We did it. Nice, yep. So now we have a better chassis. It's going to handle heavy loads better. And it's going to do more gas, 40 gallons more gas. So what we'll probably do to end the stream, we'll just go load up on gas and sleep, and then we'll be done. Dunsfelter says there is a T-Pain munchie meal at Jack in the Box. That's absolutely stupid. They really have that? A T-Pain munchie meal? T-Pain? Wait a minute. Is T-Pain even, like, relevant today? I mean, if he is, let me know. Then I'm off base here. But T-Pain? Why is Jack in the Box doing a T-Pain meal? Not really. I didn't think so either. Okay, we need gas. Hold on. Right down the street, right here. Get the gas, and that'll be it for tonight. So last chance, guys. If you want to support the stream, if you want to see me get a higher end wheel and pedal, now would be the time to contribute. Last chance to do so, because I'm just going to get gas, and that's it for the night. I can't. I'm trying to back up, it wasn't working. Weird. The color reminds you of Bret Hart. There you go. I do want to say thank you to everyone who has attended and supported my Truck Sim stream so far. They have been a fun ride. I just went to a dead end. Oh my God. They have been a fun ride. And I am enjoying them very much. And I'm looking forward to more. Now, wait a minute. I have this side mirror, but I can't see it. There's no way to see it. It's over there, but it's worthless. I can't see anything on it. What the hell's the point of it? Get the bigger chassis now. It's going to cost more to get gas, but we're going to hold a lot more gas. About a third more gas or a fourth more gas. So we won't have to stop for gas as much. I'll get a kick out of what the T-Pain meal looks like. Oh, God. I wonder if it's available on the app to get. Well, thank you for telling me, Dunsfelter. I'll look into it, because we are looking to do a new DSP Tries It on Friday.
Turn
8
left.
more goals to go, but we'll probably do pretty good during the Twitch marathon, I would think. Guys, can we get any more support tonight? Last chance, seriously last chance. And it would be great to get a better wheel. Like I said, if we make 300 tonight, I will dump 300 or more into the wheel and pedal. I'm 100% committing to that, and we can start looking at it tomorrow. Okay, we can start looking tomorrow, maybe on my podcast, for what we're going to get.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit. Turn left.
When I get the wheel, will you see me use it? Well, it's going to be right here, so it probably will be on camera. I would think it would be on camera. Like, it might be, like, right here on camera in front of me, actually. I'm sure we could figure it out. I can move this camera around to aim different ways, so probably it'll be on camera. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I think it's going to work out well. I'm pretty sure we can figure it out with the setup. Yes, it is on apps, the T-Pain meal. Okay. Oh, guys, fucking T-Pain meal. It's going to be garbage. It's going to be crap, isn't it? You said it's a snack meal? It's probably going to be the worst food ever. A bunch of junk.
Go straight on. Keep left, and then exit left.
Okay.
Exit left.
Why are we getting on the highway to get gas? I just need gas. Better than Subway? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that it's going to be better than Subway, but I'll consider the T-Pain meal. We haven't done Jack in the Box in so long. I can't even remember the last time we did Jack in the Box at all. I mean, many, many years ago, right? I don't recall doing anything Jack in the Box for DSP Tries It since we rebooted it in the fall, so... Maybe it would be something fun, I don't know.
And then exit right.
Maybe it would just be disgusting.
Exit right.
Yeah.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. Finished my lemonade. That was pretty good. I like that Smirnoff Ice lemonade. It tasted pretty much just like a blue raspberry soda. Here we go.
Keep left.
What? It's a weird road. Why is the light so far away? Where's the left turn I'm supposed to make? This isn't it. It's right there. The gas is right here, so the GPS is wrong.
We are finished.
Well, dang it. All right. All right, it's a bigger tank we're filling now, right? Much bigger tank. 160-gallon tanks. Look how much money. All right, tank's full. Okay, folks. We had a great stream. Let's save up. We had a great stream. We did 2 big jobs, right? And we actually got to upgrade our chassis, which is cool. Or was it the undercarriage? Whatever they call it. So now we have more gas. It can handle heavy loads better, which is excellent. So I would argue pretty good progress tonight. Next time around, We'll do some more big jobs. I want to make big money because when we hit level 10, that's when we're going to unlock the better things we can do to the truck, okay? But guys, thank you. I hope that you are continuing to enjoy American Truck Sim as much as I am. I'm having a great time. And next time around, which will be sometime next week, just don't know when, more chill vibes coming. And I will have a wheel and pedal. Looks like it'll be a little bit less expensive one. But we'll see how that turns out. It's going to be right here probably on stream. You'll be able to see it, hopefully. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much. And hope to see you next time. Thanks a lot. American Truck Sim. Peace out. All right. All right, guys. Well, that is it for tonight, everyone. Let me just sign out here. And it looks like that's it. We're not going to get any more support. I do appreciate that we hit the goal tonight. I do appreciate we even got a little extra there. Thank you for that. Like I said earlier today, that Blueprint stream sucks, man, because I really like the game, but what can I do? I can't make people attend a stream, you know? There's only so much I could do with a certain style of game. I made that game work for 2 months, right? But the game's just too slow-paced. There's not much I could really do about it. So, thanks for chilling. Thanks for your support. What I would say is tomorrow on the podcast, look, Truck Sim animation. How cool. Tomorrow on the podcast, let's put our heads together and see what we can find for a wheel and pedal. Like I said, I'll spend around $200 based on, you know, what we did tonight. And go from there. All right? So tomorrow, what's on the agenda? Tomorrow there will be a chill podcast in the morning. We'll talk about the future of Blueprints. We'll talk about the Truck Sim, you know, wheel and pedal and other things, if there's anything in the game news department, etc. Tomorrow, to forewarn all of you, the major stream is Clear Obscure Expedition 33. I know that many of you don't like that game. You're very upset, okay? You're like, oh, you're playing that again. We're near the end. We're on tomorrow's stream. We are guaranteed to beat Act 2 and get into Act 3. For one of them to understand, Act 3 is really short, story-wise. However, in Act 3, more content opens up, and that allows you to do side content if you want. So all we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to try to make advancement with the plot. We're going to see how that goes, okay? Tomorrow night on the late stream, it's going to be Capcom versus SNK 2. It's my only fighting game stream of the week because later on in the week, we got the release of, obviously, the Switch 2 and Mario Kart World. We've got Summer Game Fest. So I'm not doing fighting games later in the week. So tomorrow will be a unique day, you know, chill RPG, fighting game action on the late stream. Hopefully you will join me for that tomorrow night. And thank you all. If you want to be part of me looking at wheels and pedals and stuff tomorrow, please come by the podcast and we'll probably do that together. And again, thanks to those who did support tonight. I appreciate you. We didn't do a double goal, but it is what it is. It was still a great stream and we hit a goal. So I'm happy for that. Okay, guys? All right. Thank you all. Have a good night. Peace out. See you in the morning. And be cool. Good night, everybody.
Now I really want it. You make me Give me your super chat.
Super chats, super stickers, membership.
I said hello, Jew, cat's a BBW. She would ride with me, but she's glued to her TV. Cause if trolls saw us out, they'd see me buying cherry juice to cure my gout. Gout. I need to find a way to waste what I am paid. So I opened DoorDash, cause why should I cook at home? I'd rather text than use the phone. DoorDash driver, heed my call. Of course I couldn't find him. Wood porch does not look like mine at all. Wood porch does not look like mine.
I was just sing Oasis all the time. I like Oasis.
Wake up, since Tuesday. Yes, it's you who stay. But just cares only to see my wife stuck in perpetual freeze.
vest is a symbol of that positivity. It's a symbol that together we can have fun as long as we stay positive. We can overcome anything together. I firmly believe at this point in my life, all right, that no matter what comes my way, that we can work together to overcome it. All right. But that being said, it's time for something new. Which vest is best? Which vest is e-beggar best? Okay, vest is best. Vest.
Yeah, young cat. Got that 150 on my chest. Bitches all around me, and they let me touch their breast. Got that saggy man boobs flowing, but that members count keeps growing. So I got to put it on a
vest. Best. Vest is best.
150.
Okay.
150 for the vest.
Okay.
150, and I put it on my chest.
Okay. The vest goal has been pretty hard to hit recently, and that's tough when, you know, things are tight. I get it. Things have been tight for a lot of people, you know. Another thing I don't want people to freak out about is the members. The members right now are super low.
Yes, I'm feeling fucking blessed. Begging for hats and glasses and a vest. Coping that the pay pigs will impress. Everybody's begging me, stop spending on the WWE.
Which vest, okay, is best? Which vest is e-beggar best?
150.
Vest.
150.
Best. Which vest
for the best
is best? Which
150, and I put it on my chest.
Okay. Vest is best. Vest is best. Okay. Vest is best.
150.
Vest is best. Vest is best. Vest is best. Vest is best.
Look, I let my Hogan's big pools, broke boy, T-pose, big bombs, tip goals, big wife, pig roads, I'm the king of the snorts. Hello, call me on camera, yeah you know. Ask around, they all know me. Giving my money to school, bleed. I let my Hogan's big pools, broke boy, T-pose, big bombs, tip goals, big wife, pig roads, I'm the king of the snorts. Hello, call me on camera, yeah you know. Ask around, they all know me. Giving my money to school, bleed.
I've been so broke, PayPal so low. I need more goals, more tips, more pulls. People been dropping bombs every day on a regular. Two people been dropping bombs every day on a regular. They call me the GOAT, call me a coat, they call me a low-cal screamer. I'm gonna show all these trolls my clum and I don't need them. My wife, oh no, goddamn baby, I might be forced to leave ya. Head down to the stove, keep down low and find me a Pandalia. And oh, I see where the member bar. Got my woman's sweater, better go put it on. And shout outs to the fans that always keep me on. Watching Jenna's OnlyFans with the camera on.
I let my Hogan's big pools, broke boy, T-pose, big bombs, tip goals, big wife, pig roads, I'm the king of the snorts. Hello, call me on camera, yeah you know. Ask around, they all know me. Giving my money to school, bleed. I let my Hogan's big pools, broke boy, T-pose, big bombs, tip goals, big wife, pig roads, I'm the king of the snorts. Hello, call me on camera, yeah you know. Ask around, they all know me. Giving my money to school, bleed.
So give it up, all your tips, I need them all. I'm pulling up, don't take my tire off. They shooting up at Burger King when I'm getting my lunch. I'm in a rush to be the biggest locale, I'm in the bunch. And I'm the laughing stock of everyone. I only get depression when my money's gone. Valedictorian, but I'm kinda dumb. I put my wife on camera because I'm a bomb.
I let my Hogan's big pools, broke boy, T-pose, big bombs, tip goals, big wife, pig roads, I'm the king of the snorts. Hello, call me on camera, yeah you know. Ask around, they all know me. Giving my money to school, bleed. I let my Hogan's big pools, broke boy, T-pose, big bombs, tip goals, big wife, pig roach. I'm the king of the snorts. Hello, call me on camera, yeah, you know. Ask around, they all know me. Giving my money to school, bleed.
Here's the thing. I became infamous on the internet in 2016 for accidentally beating off on camera. Now, luckily, nothing was shown. There was absolutely nothing exposed to the internet. It was just me doing my own things. I went viral for it. I just want the bust. Oh, man. Bust. Give me the monster. Bust. Wow, it's big. Bust. Oh my God, look how big he is. Oh my God. Wow. That thing is a monster. I just want the bust. Oh man. Bust. Give me the monster. Wow, it's big. Bust. I just want the give me the monster. I just want the
vibrant and robust.
Wow. I just want the bust. I just want the give me the monster. I just want the wow, it's big.
Where did the load go?
I just want the bust. Oh man. Bust. Give me the monster. Bust. Wow, it's big. Bust. I just want the bust. I just want the bust. Oh!
Coming on the stream and he's been doing not great. Got a beg hard because he wants it all. It started out with a tip. How did it end up like this? It was only $10. It was only $10. Now he's falling asleep and the chat's in a state, saying him feel drunk again, making him feel irate. Now it's time to relax, playing mobile gaming. Well, he snorts and he acts, but he's touching himself now. Hand is down his pants now, let him go. We can't help but look, the camera's on. He's losing control. Jealousy over other YouTubers. Their success he does despise, looking on with better eyes. But it's just the price he pays. Toxic nature makes him open up your wallets now, 'cause he needs your money.
Darkside Phil here. Tyrone at the gym singing. If you like the lyrics, guess hope you like this urban style beat. When I first heard it, I was like, what? I have no idea what this is from, but Phil, if you want me to sing this, you need to stop talking and let the beat run. Where are you singing? You haven't told me! Support is going up, worrying. They all going up and it's spending money for my mom, I mean my wife. She likes sushi and Skyrim. Idiots in the chat laughing. Guess what? Morons, bam, bam, bam. Super chats and memberships are nice, but the best way to contribute, oh yeah, to me, won't guilt tripping, just honesty. I will be forced to eat lunch meat. Just me, I get those immediately. Cat's appetite will be better than tea. I hate eating sandwiches with lunch meat.
Now, I do have a favor to ask, okay? I mentioned this on tonight's late stream. I'm going to probably be mentioning it on every stream this week. Here's the deal. This week, I have 2 very large bills due. But then, I also have my day off on Wednesday. I'm bringing this up because I need you to refocus your support if you were already planning on supporting me this weekend.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Phil's a joke, Phil's a clown.
Fucking loser.
Phil's this, Phil's that.
He's a loco.
Phil's a beggar. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a joke, Phil's a clown. Phil's this, Phil's that.
Always going broke.
Phil's a beggar.
He's a loco.
Phil's a beggar.
If you think that someone who has to live day to day on tips and shit is funny, oh, so hilarious that this guy has stuff financially tight. Ha 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 ha. No, it's not fucking funny. Now shut up.
Phil's a joke, Phil's a clown. Phil's this, Phil's that.
He's a loco.
Phil's a beggar.
Begging.
Phil's a beggar. Phil's a joke, Phil's a clown.
Always going broke.
Phil's this, Phil's that.
He's a loco.
Phil's a beggar.
He's a loco.
Phil's a beggar. That's not begging.
Okay, I'll be honest. It makes me nervous because I've noticed recently there's actually been an uptick in super chats, which is great. It helps the channel long term, and certainly I'm not being ungrateful. And if that's the only way that you can contribute or support the channel, great. If you can help me and tip me, please do. That's what I need help with right now, okay? Again, I'm not asking for anything above and beyond. You know idiots will come out in prayers. Ah, Phil's saying he wants you to pay directly.
This dude is a piece of fucking garbage.
The topic I want to discuss is depression. Depression is not a joke. It's not something to be joked about with. You are not alone. You are not a horrible person because you have this. It's not your fault. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time.
It's been tough. Over the last decade. It has. It's been tough. It's been tough. Over the last decade. It has. It's been tough. Phil's a beggar, Phil's fat, Phil's a loser. It's been tough. Phil's a faggot, Phil's fat, Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. It's been tough. Phil's a beggar, Phil's fat, Phil's a loser. It's been tough. Phil's a faggot, Phil's fat, Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar.
Super Meat Boy is in the stream chat whining and complaining, saying that I never talk to anyone unless they tip me or they send me money, which is completely false. All he's been doing is sitting there all night complaining that he's depressed and no one cares. And everyone's basically ignoring him because you're like, dude, we just don't care. You know, you come in, the first thing you say is you're depressed. And what are we supposed to say to that? Now he expects that I'm going to derail the whole stream to talk to him live. So let's do it. Super Meat Boy, how you doing? You're really depressed tonight, huh? You're really...
My name is Phil Bonnell and I'm Italian. A little bit, let's eat some shit. My recipe for sauce came from my mama. It's sweet as cake, so do not make. I know you cannot mock my table manners. I sit in chairs, no tables there. I know, don't ask which part of the pizza bomb is Authentico oregano. The linking, snarking, and grunt and snort. That's what you'll hear with the king of pork, and I will not admit to this. I'm as defensive as a fort. Bumpy, 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 grunty, 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 snort. Licking, smacking, burp and grunt and snort. Drinking all the gin I can afford. I always call it sour grapes when someone else wins on a award. Bumpy, 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 grunty, 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 snort. I always get the greasy food delivered, though they may be a block from here. The consequences of this life may shock you. I fill my home with styrofoam. I'll ban you if you ever call me cringy. You'll go away, you may not stay. But if you're super racist but still tip me, then that's okay. Come watch me play. Licking, smacking, burp and grunt and snort. Filing made up copyright reports. I'm leaning into ban a fan because my temper is so short. Bumpy, 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 grunty, 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 snort. Licking, smacking, burp and grunt and snort. Boring stories, hear how I distort. I'll never take my mama wife to any Japanese resort. Bumpy, 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 grunty, 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 snort.
John, turn it up. Yo. Whoa, Moses, slip the scene. No one's outlasting DSP. I said, whoa, Moses, my legacy. Whoa, it's all about me, me, me. See me at E3 for PS3. Played SF3 on 360. At Evo, I almost made the top 3 easy. But my cloud got my back went out. And I got caught. My penis out, doubt my life will never be the same. Thought about shame to my name. Now despite my chronic lack of fame, I still remain the no one's outlasting DSP. I said, whoa, Moses, my legacy. Whoa, it's all about me, me, me. Kotaku, I'll outlast you. Don't care who, I'll outlast you. Carter 2, I'll outlast you. What you gonna do when I outlast you? That's okay, I'll outlast you. Evil AJ, I'll outlast you. Comcast, Implore A, I'll outlast you. What you gonna do when I outlast you? Whoa, Moses, slip the scene. No one's outlasting DSP. I said, whoa, Moses, my legacy. Whoa, it's all about me, me, me. You listening now? I'll outlast you too. Like nuclear fallout. I'll be here festering.
Now what does the sugar do in the sauce?
Adds sweetness, adds a contrast. If you don't, it's all going to be tartness, and you won't have any
It's going
kind
to be
of sweetness
acidity
to
from
the sauce.
tomatoes.
Right, you'll have
And then
tart
spice.
and its acid and nothing else. All right. So now we got to stir all that in, and then we add our final ingredients, and then the meat.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian bills. Italian dark side flip. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill. Italian can't give her a pill. I'm half kind of European mix. European style, Asian fusion style tips. Greasy hair, pasta once a week. The authentic style, Asian fusion style, Italian.
Guess what else we're going to add?
What?
Sausage. Italian sausage. That's going to go in here too.
I love sausage. I have had many varieties.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian bills. Italian dark side flip. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill. Italian can't give her a pill. Why do you pretend to be Italian? I don't. I'm not full-blooded Italian. That'd be ridiculous for me to claim. I'm a quarter Italian. I am 1/4 Polish, and then I'm half kind of European mix.
Yo, chat is bored. There's been no interaction. Support. Derek, help me. Ask about my favorite shoes.
Yay, Rich, talk.
What robust trivia will you spam chat with now?
Yay, Rich, talk to me.
You know what Grande Vest is? Chillin' congested, the sexless
Loser.
pay for my burgers, and then these
trolls
don't pay for bounties. Somebody tell these
Assholes.
who Grande Vest is. Go on Derek's Twitter to see what's the issue. A man it's porn sees and wrestlers he jizzed to. Try look away. It's kinda hard. Big ups Derek, you're not sick. Chat is just toxic. Derailing my stream with paper plates and slandering. Like you beg for tips and wished cat was Pandily.
What?
I'm begging for tips, you mouth droolers. My content is freely supported by high schoolers. There's a high percentile of 6 stars in my roster. I'm mature style as I organize my closet. Stop, Jasper. The lights are not for you. Spray Agent Declawed wet while saying
Hello, True.
I hope.
Yay, Rich, talk.
My God, your Twitter feed made my Poirel run out.
Yay, Rich, talk to
How
me.
much harassment of porn stars will Twitter allow?
Wanted to apologize to Reese Robbins, and I wanted to tell Reese that she will always be one of my favorite porn stars to watch.
Cat played a lot of Skyrim, and it was good. It was fun. We chilled. We had a good time. You know, we didn't have any money to do anything really. You know, it would be great if we had money. We would have stayed out and done more stuff. We didn't have any fucking money.
Let me take you down to White Run. Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to White Run. Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to White Run. She be on the Skyrim while I streaming big. Crispy 60 frames on a Series S. I mean Series X, no wait, Series S. I lost so fucking much I can't remember what I get. I got them spells, oh, I got that alteration. I trick a dent into giving up his entire pension. A little scratch for cat, yeah, you can feel the tension. I know a makeup glitch that probably needs her full attention. Come on, baby, we can go on down to White Run. Take off that tablecloth and I'll show you my Skyrim. You can beat a mount, I'll climb aboard and ride ya. Fuck it if Jasper dies, you know it's time to take a ride back down to White Run. Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to White Run. Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to White Run.
I don't wanna clean, I wanna play some Skyrim. No groceries, get me to the Highlands. This fucking bum took me to Dundoko Island, but I shouldn't be surprised, he's lazy like I am. I just wanna cast a spell and do a side quest. I just wanna get divorced and get my life back. Take me to your island and I'll get a flight back. Touch me and I might snap, Jenna's gonna like that. Power wash simulator. Jasper puked again, but I'll just clean that shit up later. Power wash, baby. I just finished the game, so I'ma go back in my lane and go to White Run.
Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to White Run. Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to White Run.
one right here. This one go out to all the bums. All the bum-ass, lazy-ass bums. This for the ones that don't want to set up an Xbox in the other room. This for the ones that don't want to fix the dishwasher. This for the ones that can't switch seats with their wives. This for the ones that don't want to fix the shower. This one's for the ones that don't want to carry in the groceries. This for the ones that don't want to cook nothing. For the ones that don't want to go to the dump. This for the ones that don't want to clean up ant poison. For the ones that want to wear pajamas all day. This for the ones who don't want to clean styrofoam mountains. For the ones that don't pay taxes. This for the ones that don't file bankruptcies correctly. This for the ones that never call their parents. This for the ones that leave shopping carts unattended. This one's for you. 41 years old and everybody know that I'm just a big fat bum. Every hour I'm streaming, shower be leaking, black mold growing in the walls. Styrofoam up to the damn ceiling, cause I only go to the dump once a month. And poison all over my kitchen, gotta really hope Jasper don't lick it up. Got sick and had to order my groceries, them assholes wouldn't even bring them in. I got a damn back issue, the herniated tissue that I don't wanna herniate again. Only leave my house one day out the week, yeah, that's what mature adults do. Fred Meyers and Total Wine, I'm buying a couple pints, drinking them 2 at a time, cause I'm so lazy, Mr.